Hello, good evening, and welcome to Alien What Lies Beneath. Our prediction on who dies first has just come to a
Me!
close, and the votes are in. 71% say that Mallory will be the first one to die,
Wow.
29% say that Baz will be the first one to die, which means that we should probably start inside the tent with Leon and Nye
Fuck!
and see if
The
we
other
can't kill
important
one of
question
those
is,
first.
who did I put money on?
Oh god. We're getting word in that the death tokens on Leon and I might rapidly increase and accumulate in value in the next 5 minutes.
Now, if you're spaffing rerolls like a crazy person right now into which they are, you don't need to worry about doing them for Barrett. Unfortunately, Tally couldn't be with us this evening due to illness. So, what happens to Nicole Barrett will remain a mystery, or will it?
Because we're gonna die and we're never gonna find
We
out.
will never know.
No, it's
Did somebody?
fine.
I just opened the chat. Did somebody give me one? Please, somebody say
Oh,
they
everybody's
gave me
got two
Yeah,
already.
no, they are very lovely. We have a very lovely chat.
And everybody
rerolls
has got
now.
two rerolls already, except me.
I've got 5. I think I've got 5 now.
I know you don't get to
Yeah.
save them from previous sessions.
Oh, you don't. Get
Oh,
to
yeah,
save
they
them from
don't,
previous
Oh,
yeah.
you've got to
sessions.
use them up.
They go,
The
yeah, you've got to
reroll
use them.
does not roll
Use them or
over.
lose them.
Yeah.
I thought it was like okay, cool, no, cool. I thought it was like story points, but I'm glad you mentioned it.
No,
They're
I should have been
session
using them this
dependent.
whole time.
I always assumed it was to kind of be fair to the people that have to save up. It's like, oh, I'm going to give them a
totally-
reroll, and it's like, oh, that guy last week gave them 8. Well, they're never going to use my reroll. Oh,
That's
Oh, there we
fine.
go. And there's my first reroll. Muhahaha.
See, yeah.
Yay.
Bet you I forget to use it because I'm an idiot like that. Right. Okay, Leon, tell us who you're playing and where you were at the end of last session and what you spent your XP on.
So I'm playing Caleb Hiller. I'm the pilot for the group, and last I ended up, I was in a tent very deep underwater below a base with Nye and Baz outside, and a previous corporate agent of there had just tried to threaten me into abandoning my colleagues and going up to the surface. When I shot him, Nye then did something to him that I'll let him explain when he get to them, and then a chest burster came out of the guy, and I'm freaking out looking for my gun that I dropped on the floor in stress.
Seems fair. Nye, who are you playing? Where were you at the end of last session? What did you spend your XP on? Oh, what did you spend your XP on, Leon?
Oh, I upgraded my ranged combat.
Imagine that.
Hello, I'm Nye. I'm playing Professor Somber, Faber Somber. Yeah, so pretty much the same stuff as Hiller. Where the timeline diverges slightly is that I may have had a berserk moment when this fucker tried to like hold us at gunpoint and decide to shoot at me. And yeah, Heller obviously did a lot of damage to him, but I may have coup de grace him with my fists and kicks, which is impressive because I'm not a very strong individual. And I increased my observation because you folks at home, you don't realize how squishy I am. There was not much I could do if I could not boost close combat or anything significantly. So just gonna have to try and be as observant as possible.
Lovely jubbly. Alden, who are you
Hello.
playing? Where'd you end up and what did you spend your XP on?
Oh, hello. I'm Baz. I'm the roughneck. I'm the one that does the actual work around here. I'm currently deep underwater and deep in something else. Oh yes, up to my armpits in dead alien.
It's melting your armpits, actually.
It has melted my
Yes.
armpits as well. I'm now sealed inside a kind of aquatic power loader because alien blood is highly acidic. Did anyone else know that? I did not. I do now.
Yeah.
Want me to
I
find out?
spent my bonus mind whatnot on not panicking.
Yes, you got nerves of steel, didn't you?
Talent with more words to it, but basically, I panic slightly less hard.
I do like the fact that this blood is so acidic that when it made contact with the water, that didn't even neutralize it. It just, like
A little.
Oh,
a
it did.
little
It's
bit,
had
yeah.
a massive effect on neutralizing it.
Oh,
However,
has it?
it
Oh,
was
I guess it
wrapped
didn't go
around him
right.
when it bled to death.
Yeah, that's
so-
true. Actually, fair
But
enough.
I had
yeah.
to kind of put my arm inside and then try to use it like a puppet.
Last but by no means least, Patrice.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm portraying Mallory Hartpence, the soul and spirit of this group, truly.
Beating heart of our family.
Exactly, as well as its leader, company sanctioned. And I am in a bit of a pickle. See, we found this kid last time, and the kid's been nothing but annoying. And that said, we've been trying to make sure that everybody around me lives, because I'm a wonderful matron of my growing family, ever growing. So we sent out the Marine to go fetch the ship, and she's on her way there. But I was left with the kid, which is Mallory's great with everything family related. She's not so great with kids, believe it or not. So it was a bit of a pickle, and then yeah, instead of playing peekaboo, we found a xenomorph popped up right behind us, and so now I have to deal with the kid and that. So I'm having a great time.
So, in the tent.
Oh, and I took
Yeah.
toughness.
Oh, good. Yeah. Miracle of childbirth is happening in
twice.
one room.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Intent. Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah, there's
miracle
a-
of xenobirth is happening right
Yeah.
there in front of you. Hiller is scrabbling around for his gun, and you're backpedaling away.
Yeah, I made Hiller so scared. He was like, "Oh!" and just dropped his gun
Dropped it twice, by the way.
twice.
Dropped it once when the doc went crazy and killed him. Then dropped
Yeah.
it again when the alien burst out.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh fucking hell.
So, Hiller, this
Yeah.
tiny little weird snake monstrosity thing has just burst its way out of the chest of the company agent who was moments ago threatening you. Professor Somber is trying to backpedal away on his hands and knees, on his feet and his hands. He's got blood on his hands and feet. He's slipping in the spray from the dead man, trying to move away from this thing as it pops its head out and it squeals. This tiny little head.
Doc, what the fuck is that?
I believe.
Teeny tiny inside mouth pops out of its main mouth with incy bincy little pincers.
Hiller.
Analyze it.
Wait, if I was to guess off the top of my head, I believe this is the pupil state of the creatures we have been fighting, and I imagine it has the same carnivorous attitude,
Pick it
so
up
we
again.
should definitely get it killed. Yes, please, quickly.
I would have shoot at it.
Right, I would like both of you to roll a d10 for initiative, and I will roll one
Excellent.
for the beast.
Oh wait, wait.
Oh, dear.
The beast.
Oh, how'd I roll it?
I think I said this off stream.
Just roll
but
a d10 is
Okay.
the best way to do it.
But I was saying to myself, it's just a a chest burster, and then I said to myself, oh God, it's a chest
It's a
burster.
chest burster.
Initiative dice. I think that's done.
Right. So it goes first, followed by Dr.
crap.
Somber, and Hiller will be bringing up the rear.
I thought the higher number was better. That's why I did this. I look like a fool. I just
No.
fist pumped, double fist pump going last. Alien.
So
I'm scared.
the creature tears its way free and
God.
darts away from both of you towards the far corner of the lab,
hate those things.
skittering and serpenting its way. It's got these vestigial little arms and legs that don't appear to do very much, like the smallest tyrannosaur in the world. And it skitters away underneath some lab desks, and you can hear metal bowls and trays and equipment crashing to the ground as it goes. There's a slick trail of blood snaking its way under the containers. Next up, Dr. Somber.
Yes. fucking hell, I have nothing. I have no weapons to defend myself with.
There's a pulse rifle right
yes.
there. Also a pistol, an axe, and a knife.
Oh my goodness. Well, I
Oh,
could
it's
use
like
my
nightmare.
I could use
What do
my
I pick?
zero. I could use my 0 in close combat or my 0 in ranged combat.
Throw the
Which
axe
one
at
is going to
it.
be better inside a tent that is deep underwater?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if there's where
Grenade
this fits in the
launcher.
action economy. I'm going to collect the weapons very cautiously because I don't know how many of these things are in, because
In a
maybe there's
body,
more.
yeah.
So I'm gonna just
This isn't Alien versus Predator 2, don't worry.
well, but yeah, I'm not. Nye knows that there's not gonna be, but
Non-canon.
yeah. Yes, I'm just gonna pick up the weapons you described. So, a pistol, a pulse rifle, axe, and a knife.
Knife,
Okay, so just scoop them up.
candlestick,
Gotta
lead pipe.
go over to Hiller with the goodies.
Okay, so you're
Um,
scooping those up.
yeah.
While you're scooping those up from around the body, Hiller, what are you going to do? I'm not going to get you to
okay.
roll another panic or stress roll at the minute because
It's gone
you
away.
did it moments ago when it burst forth from the man's chest. Hiller, as it skitters away, what do you want to do?
Is it gone too fast? It's out. I can't see it at this point.
Yeah,
It's-
is it?
Okay. Fuck it, it's a small one. We've got to get out of here. Who's in the back room?
That would be
From the back room,
Jules.
you hear a woman screaming.
Yes, labor.
yeah.
Jules
Yeah, she's pregnant.
and the woman in labor who the name escapes
Right,
me.
we've gotta-
Did we doctor, professor?
We've just got to get out of here. Okay, look.
Dr. Shot,
Yeah,
It's
the
time.
geophysicist.
yes, I remember it was like a really distinct last name. Okay.
They said there was a balloon exit. We've got to let Bez know. We've just got to go fast.
Okay. Right. Okay. We might need these, so take some of them. I am not responsible for this. Oh shit! Please tell me it's gone in the direction away from where the balloon ship is. It's like skittered off in the corner. Away,
Away
right?
from the thing you need. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's well. I'm just. Is it
Who
like?
knows?
Is it like a cat that's crawled under the fridge or behind it or something, and we've
cat.
got to go past it? Yeah, and it's gonna go meh as we go past.
Just gonna put the screen up
Or
while I
is
swap
it?
the zoom windows around.
No problem. Oh fucking hell.
Let's switch over to Baz.
Yeah,
who's just
probably.
outside in the water,
Baz is gonna determine a lot of
smushed up
things.
with foam all up one side of his body, with
I can't
some
remember which way round I
ripped
was.
up bits of armor on the whole left-hand side of the aquatic loader, and two more of the
Click.
creatures
Oh,
swooshing
two!
their way towards you.
Oh, I thought
through
it was
the
one.
water.
Shit. Oh, right then. Are we all right to proceed, Leon?
There's no faces at the minute, but they can still hear us.
Yeah, they can
Okay.
still hear us.
Cool.
They'll be back. We should be
Just
back
checking.
now. With our faces.
There you go, we're back.
This is where the scientist goes. They're
right.
learning. They're attacking in pairs as they realized attacking one at a time was a
Sneaky
really bad
bastards.
idea. Oh, we
Just
saw
that
what happened to
Alden
that
wants
one.
people to be able to see his facial expressions as he gets ripped apart by aliens.
You're full Elmo on this. Oh, all right then. I'm going to get on the comms and go, kids, time to leave. Whatever you're doing in there, stop doing it. Get in the balloon.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try.
There's two more approaching. I'm going to
Well, there's one in
them.
here. Okay.
Is it a large one or a small one?
It's a smallish one. It's the pupil
Then
state of
run.
them. Yes.
Run.
Well, that's the
Don't
plan.
care.
Okay,
Just
right.
Run.
Someone in here is
Take
pregnant,
your
Baz.
girlfriend. Well, then
Giving
get the
birth.
balloon.
Giving birth.
Giving
Wait.
birth. Okay.
Right. Hiller, you go get the
Right,
balloon
do your thing.
boat
I'm going to
ready.
do my thing,
Okay.
and I will switch to drill mode and turn up the fight music.
Okay.
Rising up.
Clunk, clunk with the power on. No, not that one. Not that one. Drill.
Is the balloon set like an
Okay.
emergency exit door or something?
Come on then.
Dr. Hargreaves points at the ceiling, pops her head out, points up at the ceiling, and says, "The balloon's in there. We're not getting Lucinda up a ladder until this baby's out."
The disembodied
Okay.
voice of Mallory Hartpence says, "Kill her." Leave her behind.
That's what would Mallory say in a situation like this? She'd say, "We're family.
Okay.
Don't leave anyone behind."
Yes.
You're
She'd-
intentionally misconstruing it.
Wait. No. I know what she'd say.
Company
She'd say,
employees are our best asset.
capitalism, corporation, capitalism. Yes, I think I'm following. That's usually what I hear when I'm listening to.
Don't forget
Mallory.
family. Also family.
Yes, family. Yes. Okay.
WWMD.
Hiller.
So is that what would Mallory do, or Weyland weapon of mass destruction?
Destruction.
Both.
Well, both really.
Hiller. I guess we should probably check this out. This thing doesn't need to be crafted. It just goes straight up, I presume. There's no wheel or anything we have to control. If we go up there,
it should just be an emergency thing, right? You pull cord.
Yeah, like a lifeboat. Like
Yeah.
it just goes. Yeah. Okay, that's
Okay,
fine. I just
I'll,
wanted to check. Last thing we need is
I'll
this thing up.
suit up and go out with Baz.
What? No!
What? Hella no, that is suicide. That's actually no,
I'm
that's
in
even worse than
armor,
what
and I've got
Baz
a
is
massive
doing.
drill for an arm. I've only got one
Yes.
arm. It's got a
Look,
drill
the
on the end
best,
of it.
the best thing we can do is get up there and then we can winch Baz up, because that's the problem. We can't get him up unless we're up top to pull the winch.
Yeah. Did we have a winch on the ship we came in on the catamaran? Question to GM: did we have a winch on the catamaran?
Not on the catamaran, no. There's
No,
one
we
in the
didn't have a
lab,
winch on
and
the
there's
catamaran.
one
No,
on your ship.
Yeah. Well, do you not remember?
But that's
Ben
hours
was like-
away.
Yeah,
Well, but
we
like
don't know
Ben
what's here.
said, I could have been really mean and said you didn't hook the winch up, but we just assumed that since this thing is designed for
I wouldn't
traveling
have
on
winch
the floor around it, it would
No,
be
if I was mean, I
winched.
wouldn't have let you have the propeller outboard motor thing.
Yeah.
That
the
was
thing
it.
you was gonna be
Sorry.
mean about. I have an engine.
Well, yeah, I know you do, but I'm just thinking if we go
Right,
up there, we can
so,
just go.
Baz,
chunk,
you're outside. You've got two more of these sinuous shapes approaching you through the water,
Come on, you snaky bastards!
comfortably 8 or 9 feet long. Let's see what they choose to do to you.
Well, I'm glad
harpoon
they're
one of them.
comfortable.
I might switch to harpoon and harpoon one of them.
Ooh,
Wise
interesting.
decision.
The first one just starts sort of swimming around just out of range of your arm in this kind of weird hypnotic pattern, like it's trying to
Ooh.
distract you.
Oh, you did this last time. I'm wise to your sneaky tricks.
And the second one comes flashing in from the side, goes for your legs.
Yeah, they did that last time. I'm wise this time. Come on then. Drill to the face.
Drill to the face. Okay, let's see how that goes first. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's not an attack. It's just snapping at you. So it comes swishing around your legs. It little inner mouth comes out. Increase your stress by 1 level. As this thing is toying with you, it scrapes its claws along your armor, but doesn't try to rip any off or anything. What do you want to do?
I want to drill it in the fucking head.
I want
Go
to
on then.
actually rip parts of it off. Head
Yeah,
cannon. This was the
none
one.
of this foreplay crap. Come on.
This was the one that was swimming around while the other one was getting torn to shreds. It was like, I'm not gonna make the same mistake as that one.
I'm
While
gonna
you were busy
tickle it
getting torn to
first.
shreds, I studied the blade.
Yes. Well, yeah, it's like we're smarter now. We realize that 2 is stronger than 1.
That seems to just be stress.
That is just stress. Do you not
What
have a
success,
close
though?
combat rating?
I do. I don't know why it did that.
Oh,
That seems
very
odd.
strange. Yeah.
Shall I will try again.
Try again. Yeah.
Yeah, you got close combat 2. You got strength of 5. You should be nails.
And I've got modifier of 3 because of the suit.
Yeah.
Very
There it
weird.
is.
Oh, is it? Bizarre.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a bit more like it.
Yes. Sorry, that was weird.
So
Sorry,
you
viewers.
plunge the drill down into its head as it swims past. What was the damage rating that I gave you for the drill?
Please hold. 'Cause I had that somewhere. This is where I have too many tabs. Drill.
So as it swims past and starts screeching its claws along your armor, you
Two, and it's
punch
armor
the
piercing.
drill down into its head. What do you want to do with those 2 extra successes?
Go further through its head.
Really shove it in there. So you're going for 4 damage.
Or maybe kind of
Is
as
it
the drill's kind of
armor-piercing?
rotating and it's swimming past, just kind of go and kind of unzip that.
Unzip it
unzip
like
the
an
alien.
apple peeler.
Was it armor piercing? It was armor piercing because
It
it's a
was armor
rock
piercing.
drill. So it only gets half of its armor to protect against that. So
What's 2 minus a bazillion?
it does not soak any of that damage. So you punch 4 points of damage into that. You are a combat machine.
You are.
I'm inside a
You're
combat
inside
machine.
a combat
No,
machine, to be fair.
We are the aliens to these aliens. They were just peacefully destroying this scientific community, and
Chewing
then we
on
came out
lovely
of outer space.
Soft, gooey scientists.
You
And then they
crunch the power drill on the other arm down into this thing's smooth, elongated dome head. And there's a whirring, crunching, grinding sound, and green fluid spurts out all around it in a
Ooh.
kind of rotating pattern.
Could I kind of boost myself away from that, having learned from last time?
You would be able to ordinarily, but you've punched a rock drill
I'm
into the
Too
creature's
busy
head.
being stuck inside an alien's
Yeah,
head. Okay.
so you're kind of wearing it at the minute.
That's fine. I'm willing to take that.
I mean, that's
This
gonna be a
is
hell of a
fine.
headache.
So there's some grinding going on there. The other one, meanwhile,
Binding on that alien head.
continues to try and distract you for
I'm
some
too
reason.
busy fucking up its friend.
Oh no! Don't grr.
Ooh, look at me. Oh, trust in me. Just in me.
Look at me.
It is. It's actually. I think it's a little bit terrified. It's a bit like, oh, I don't want to get.
Yeah, it's starting. It was coming in, and then you punched its companion in the head. The companion is twitching and jerking, and it stabs at you with its tail. Oh God, that sucks.
You've got a reroll, I think.
I've got a reroll. I'm going to
No.
use it. I'm going to use that reroll because
Absolutely fine.
Thanks, Mallory. Thanks.
there we
Well,
go.
but
That's a bit more like it.
But Ben only has one. They only have one,
Absolutely.
so now they've.
So
just
roll
used
your
it.
armor. You got 3
We're
dice
good.
of armor left, I believe.
Probably.
Yeah, because it melted that suit.
Oh, it did melt some of my arm.
Yeah.
One success.
1 success. So you feel a sharp sensation in your back
Ooh.
as the tail of this thing has punched right through the armor and jabbed you in the back.
Oh, it's like acupuncture.
You need to make a stamina roll now.
All the stress has just vanished from my back, though. What's
Oh,
that
I feel
pressure
great. Oh, it's really
yeah,
good.
Oh, yeah. I feel
Oh,
really
brilliant.
relaxed, too.
Quite the opposite,
Stamina.
actually. A paralytic
no.
venom is being
Oh.
injected into your body
Well-
from its tail.
Well, that's
fuck's
a
sake.
form of.
Relaxant.
No, it's not. It's
No, it's not,
that'd
is
be yeah. It's the exact opposite. I'm trying to spin this in a positive light, but it's not really. You're being stabbed
So make
by.
a stamina
Did someone
check.
say spin?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We need Valerie for this. We have like
Oh,
8
dear.
points in
Reroll?
spin.
I will take a reroll on that, I think.
Okie
Yeah.
If I
dokie.
may.
That'll have to be the case.
Someone keep track of these because I'm not.
Hey, there you go. So you can feel your limbs starting to shut down. It looks like it's affecting your legs first.
Alright, I'm not using them.
The suit has taken irreparable damage now and is flashing an emergency warning. There is a little red button at chin height
Don't care.
that's kind of flashing. You could headbutt it if you wanted to.
Can
You
I
hear
do
a
anything
weird-
else?
At the minute, your legs are shutting down. You've got 2 rounds before you're paralyzed.
Right. That gives me long enough to do what I need to do.
Okay, so the
It's-
first alien then.
It's like when your car is making weird noise, you turn the radio up rather than go to the mechanic. Just
Flashes towards
there
you.
we go.
Open the windows, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Be
Yeah.
fine. Be
If
fine.
I can't hear it,
The one that was doing the hypnotic thing flashes
Oh,
towards you
fuck.
through the water
yeah.
and grabs a hold of that arm with the drill on it, wraps itself all around it, pins the drill arm in place.
Ooh.
If you'd been a normal person, this thing would have just taken you down with that.
Which I'm not.
But you're
so-
a giant robot man underwater, so at the minute it's just wrapped all the way around that one functional arm. Its little
Call me
friend
Iron Poseidon.
Hell yeah.
attempts.
Oh, that's actually. I was making a joke, but actually that sounds kind of cool.
Right,
Does
can
that.
you roll 2 dice of armor?
2 dice of armor.
I'm just imagining this is
probably.
happening and Mallory isn't in a giant suit of armor.
Yeah, well, cut to that for
no,
extra fun.
Mallory, just duct
I
tape the
got
child to
nothing.
you, and you have
got
plot armor.
nothing. That is unfortunate because
How unfortunate. Unfortunate enough to reroll?
it's up to you.
I think
still
you'd
got
be
2
using your.
rerolls.
Got 2 left.
Oh, 2. Wow.
Everybody's
goodness.
got 3 rerolls except
They
me.
are. They spoil us. Our audience.
fine.
They
Carry on.
do, but I appreciate
going.
it.
Oh no, yeah. We're like those kids that get like bought 20 toys for their birthday, and we're like, oh no, you shouldn't have. But internally, we're like, oh yes.
It punches its inner jaw shoots out. The one that you've got in that other hand, the inner
crap.
jaw on this one shoots out and punches through the leg armor of the diving suit, right in the
I
hip joint where it's
wasn't used
weakest.
to that.
Oh, God.
And you feel its jaws score against your hip joint.
Good job, I can't feel my legs anymore.
Yeah, you can't feel your legs, luckily.
Just as well. Otherwise, that would hurt.
The suit is now filling up with emergency gel.
Okay. Does it trap the alien in the emergency gel?
It does not know because it's inside. What do you wish to do?
What, me?
Yeah.
As in, what is my plan?
Well, what are you going to do? You've got an action.
I've got an action. I would like to fire the harpoon into whatever alien is closest.
There's the one that you're still stuck to the head of.
That sounds fine. And then I would like to jet away with it attached to me.
Ah. Okay. I'm not going to make you make a roll because you're firing the harpoon out of the arm that's got the drill stuck in the creature's head.
Yes.
So roll your harpoon damage.
Wait, how many are attached to you right now? 2, because the other
2.
one's wrapped around. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
One wrapped around the arm and the other one
Yeah,
sort of
and the other one
wedged in the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I want to kind of attach them to me and take them with me.
You've got another reroll.
How do I roll
God.
harpoon?
No,
damage?
Radka really- no-
you shouldn't.
Narodnik
have,
really wants you alive.
I think it's
I'm
just
with
2
Volcano
dice of
UK.
damage.
It is just 2 dice of damage. Ugh, I can find some dice. 2d6. Everything's d6.
If you've seen Jaws,
I've got
you
an
know
8.
that a harpoon is.
Yeah, you've got an
uh,
8. That's
two-
a 5 and a 3, though. So
Oh, I see.
it's non-successes. So the harpoon does fire and it does penetrate right through this thing's head. But you've done so much damage to that area already that the harpoon kind of comes out of its jaw without doing any further damage to it. It's dying.
Fine. As long
This
as
thing
it's
is going
attached.
to die. It is definitely attached.
That's what I wanted. And then I'd like to activate my impeller and just bugger off somewhere else.
Okay.
I don't particularly care where. I just want to take these 2 away.
Let's see what they do for their second action. Oh,
I forgot they got 2.
yeah, afraid so.
Oh, that's not a good one. You're fucked.
There, that's not
Yeah,
a good one.
well, I
The
knew
higher
that
the number,
anyway.
the worse off it is, really. So the one that you've got the drill and the harpoon wedged through is trying to stab you again with its tail.
Go on, paralyze me again.
Oh, I mean,
Oh!
it's two negatives make a positive,
It
so
does
it'll
inflict a
revive.
point of damage still.
It'll revibrate
Can
your
I soak
your
that?
feeling.
Can I?
You well, it does 3 points of damage. Oh no, it pulls its damage, so it only does 1.
Armor save?
Armor, yes, you've
Armor
got
save,
2 dice
yeah.
of armor left to try and soak it with.
Okay. Hang on. Let's do this properly.
And the great thing is, Baz was the strongest of us
Yes.
No, I
for
think
this specific situation.
Nope.
Before we started playing, Ben said, "Baz, I like you. I'm going to kill you last."
Lies.
Betrayal.
Lies.
Well, what sucks is we kind of
Lies.
needed Baz to cover our way out.
I am
So-
covering it, you daft bastard.
Yeah,
get-
this is
if
the
you
self-sacrifice
die-
moment.
You get stabbed in the back again.
Ow!
Rerolls?
I don't think this is acupuncture anymore.
The last thing you hear is a buzzing, beeping noise inside the helmet as a flood of cold water swooshes in and hits you in the back
Oh, that's not good.
under high pressure. Very cold. So we switch across to Mallory. You were stood in the comms array. Eugene was in the door, and then an alien rose up behind him. 8 foot tall, covered in this dark greenish black carapace, domed head, smooth and rolling back tail, rising up over it, ichor dripping from its jaws, the inner mouth pulsing in and out slightly between its outer jaws. What do you want to do?
Hey, Eugene, just keep looking at me. Don't look back. Whatever you do, don't look back. I say as I pull up the pulse rifle.
He puts his hands up.
I aim above him and I say, duck.
Right, roll a d10. Let's get initiative.
All right, yeah. This is happening.
Let's do a quick poll in the chat. Who do you think Mallory's aiming at?
The other xenomorph.
The smaller of the 2 xenomorphs.
Yeah.
So the first thing that happens then is the alien puts one of its hands on Eugene's head and shoves him out of the way.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He's got more humanity
him out of the way!
than Mallory.
Then Mallory-
Shoves him out of the way.
It takes out a small cloth and like wipes a bit of like food off his cheek.
And leaps
It does.
into the air, tearing its own carapace open as it lunges through the air towards you.
What?
What?
It's ripping its own torso open as it lunges through the air towards you.
What the fuck? Wait, is this one dripping blood? Is this the one that was attacked earlier?
No, this is a totally healthy one.
Oh. Well,
Wait.
why is it doing? I don't understand.
That's actually more terrifying.
What is it doing?
This
Why?
roll is weird. The roll of 5 is the weird roll because that's the one where the alien self-eviscerates for no clear reason.
Oh right.
Well,
I
I
mean,
guess
you can understand it if it's losing a
the
fight.
blood.
Maybe an option to have it self-eviscerate, but from what I'm told, the game devs were super keen to have this in there.
Mm.
So it's a 1 in 6 chance of any given alien just
Okay.
self-eviscerating
Pretty
as
freaky.
it attacks you. However,
Right.
Is
Wow.
it like those people that when like they're about to start fighting, you start hitting themselves in the head, and you're just like, oh my god, if that's what you're willing to do to yourself, what are you going to do to me?
I mean, it's quite stressful. So yeah.
Yes, yeah.
it
Yeah.
does fling its gory intestines around the place as it does so.
Oh, battle
Oh,
intestines.
that's actually
Okay.
terrifying.
12
Did I get a
So
chance?
metal.
dice of acid splash.
Oh god. Did I get a chance to put on the suit of armor that
That Barrett had left.
Yeah, that Barrett.
Yeah, it
left?
was just a flak vest. So
Okay, so is that 2 armor?
that's 2 armor. Yeah, you can roll 2
It's
armor.
one of those.
It's worth
like
something.
It's a bulletproof vest, but it doesn't
Fuck
cover like.
me. I'm gonna push that. Or I'm gonna use
a
one of my
reroll.
rerolls on this.
Yeah.
try that again.
Oh yeah, pushing. Forgot
Oops,
about
did
pushing.
not
Oh,
mean
there
to-
we go. They got one
There
in
you go.
that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
soaked,
all right, okay.
you soaked one of the points of acid damage, so you take a point of acid damage to your strength. Oh, not your strength. Yeah.
Not the suit.
Not the suit!
The vest is
Yeah.
hissing and sizzling and
Yeah.
dissolving off your body, and
Oh.
you've been
That's the worst.
showered in the gore
Oh.
of this alien.
That's not going to smell nice.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna dry
That was
But
clean.
an
it's
Armani
lying
suit,
there
bitch.
in front of you on the floor. It's burned your clothes. It's burned you a little. The floor is now dissolving away underneath it where it landed.
That's not
Oh, yeah. Weird.
I'm gonna go ahead and full auto my pulse rifle. Believe that's where you go up a stress and then you add.
You
two
go up
to
a
your,
stress and you add 2, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
What happens if you can't add any
Well,
stress?
fuck me, bloody.
Wow,
That's
that's
unpleasant.
pretty bad. Yeah.
Ooh.
So you empty a clip into this thing. Oh!
Oh,
no.
Wow.
Oh no, Mallory
Bye.
is the true monster.
Well, we
Wait,
Do
did
you
that.
want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
What is 13 the
Berserk
Berserk.
is flee.
Oh, flee. Oh, okay. That's not. I thought it was
All
a
right.
berserk.
Fine, actually. Just leave
I
the kid.
rolled a 6 plus 7, so that was the maximum I got.
Mm.
Oh, and the stress goes down one.
Oh, my stress. Well,
Yeah,
all right.
fuck it.
So actually, I'm gonna use my second. I'm gonna use another reroll on this one. I'm using up all of them real quick right now.
It's fine. Oh my god.
Hey!
It's. Oh my lord.
Ba-ba-da-boom!
How many times in this game have we had that where it's like we're gonna reroll and you get the
Most of
same number?
So
Oh,
you
God.
freak the fuck out. You retreat to the far end where the open door is leading out into the ocean. You can see the storm, you can see the waves, and you just
It
kind of
looks nice.
crawl under a desk, holding the still glowing pulse rifle close to your chest and rocking, while the hissing sound of the alien dissolving its way through the floor is the only
I
thing you
dropped
can
the
hear.
pulse rifle. I think
Eugene is
I
lying
got
on the
my
floor over
pistol
by
on
the
me.
door.
You don't have to have dropped the pulse travel. You're just fleeing. So I mean.
I dropped
Yeah,
it because it's out of ammo.
There's that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Apologies.
I say, Eugene, under the desk over there, there's an axe. Get it.
Kill
Eugene
the xenomorph.
stands up. His head's at a funny angle.
There
There's
we
a
go.
thin trickle of milky white liquid dribbling out of his nose.
Oh,
This was a
okay. Well, that
command
makes
roll.
sense. That actually
Wow,
makes
that's a lot of successes.
that actually makes a lot more sense than I
It
realized.
does, doesn't it?
Just this weird milky liquid in his head at a funny angle. And he says, "Okay, Miss Hartpence." And he goes over and he picks up the axe.
Good boy.
You can see that there is a number of scratches across his face as well, and they're also leaking this weird white fluid.
He just really likes
Kill
drinking
it.
his milk.
Yeah.
That's an
that's it.
order.
It's dead, Miss Hartpence. It's dissolving into the floor.
That sounds bad.
Then hold on to the axe.
Okay.
Can't
Does
remember
your
anymore.
programming allow you to injure things that aren't human?
There's nothing in my programming that prohibits it.
Good boy. We're going to make a very happy family.
Someone in chat's like, "Oh, there's the synth."
Yeah, there we go. We knew it was coming.
She puts her hands back through her hair. She takes out her hair dye or her hair gel, and she's just like, "It's gonna be okay. We're gonna survive this. I'm gonna live. It's all gonna be okay."
There's a big hole that's opened up in the floor of the comms array now, and you can see where the corpse of the alien just sort of slops into this hole as the edges hiss and bubble, and it crashes down. You can hear it clattering its way down through some pipes and some electrical conduits. A shower of sparks bursts out of the console behind you.
That looks expensive.
You scream and jump. I think there's an electrical fault, Miss Hartpence.
You don't say. Are you, by any chance, proficient in driving a boat?
No, sorry.
Well, that's all right.
I'm programmed
We
to be
all
as
have to
like a
learn
real
things.
kid as I can.
Why would they do that?
Your head on sideways.
You're coming with me, kid. We're getting out of this place.
Mum's psychiatrist recommended me.
Not going to delve into that. We're gonna leave instead. Let's get the fuck out of here. I've got all the things I need. We're gonna make sure that this train gets sent right off to hell where it belongs. We're gonna go
Oh,
back to
getting
the
out,
company.
Miss Hartpence.
Well, how would you suggest? Is the roof safe? Or would you rather we walk through the entirety of the train once more?
We could go on the roof and go along, if you like. It might be safer than the inside. It depends on whether that one comes back from the other rooms.
Uh-huh.
Miss Barrett did shoot it good.
Yeah, she did. And there's a storm coming. The roof it is.
Okay,
You and
this
me,
way.
kid. You and me.
And
We're
he
gonna
walks-
survive this.
Walks his way to the open door at the edge of the comms array. Gets hold of his own hair and pulls his head up and leans it forward. And he goes, "There's a ladder right there.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to?"
Why don't you scout it out?
Sure thing, Miss Hartpence.
Thank you.
And he lets go of his head and it flops back again and he climbs out of the door, leaving you on your own in the comms array.
I grabbed the pulse rifle. Is there any chance I have a reload for it?
Yes, because Barrett left her reloads behind as well.
Fuck.
So you have two more
Barrett, you
clips.
beautiful bitch. When I see you again, if I ever see you again, I'm gonna kiss you right in the fucking mouth. Excellent. I may yet live this. What the fuck are
Okie
these
dokie.
things?
I would like you then, Mallory, to make what's the best one here? A mobility roll.
All right. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Let's go, go, go.
Oh my lord. Wow.
Every time I roll
I
anything
have
from
never
now on.
seen that many face huggers in my life.
This does not
What's
bode
11
well.
again?
11 is seek cover. So you swing yourself out into the storm and then you swing yourself right the hell back in because you have got to be insane to go out there. You can see Eugene's small body halfway up to the roof on the ladder, his head wobbling over to one side. There's a couple of drops of that white fluid that synths have inside them on some of the ladder. There you go. And you swing yourself out and the wind hits you like a physical force, slams you into the ladder and you swing yourself right the hell back in and back under the desk again because nope.
But your stress
Change
level
of
goes down.
plans, kid. We're gonna go inside. It's fucked out there.
Yes, and your stress level goes up by 1.
Oh, it goes up by 1.
Yeah. No, not for fleeing, not for seek cover. Oh no, it does go down. Sorry. I I looked at the wrong one.
A lot of the higher ones make your stress go down because they're nice.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Seat
and they
cover
want the
makes your
game to
stress go
on.
down.
And also the action would make you, even if it's incorrect, feel calmer.
Yeah.
You're running away, you're hiding from
No, it's
the
cool. Your stress
threat.
goes down by 1.
Yeah.
You're right.
We're going in through the train. So come on back.
Do you want me to come back, Miss Hartpence?
Affirmative. This is an order. Come back in.
Okay.
I like how Mallory's position on Eugene has improved greatly now that she's realized he's a synth. So now she can order him about a lot more easily.
Also, he's less
Right.
likely to poop.
She's actually super happy with this turn of events. Most people are like, "Oh shit, it's a synth. I didn't know. I'm shocked. I'm horrified." Mallory's like, "Yes, it's a synth. I can handle this." Beautiful.
Right, back in the tent with Messrs. Hiller and Professor Somber.
Okay, well, I think if we're
Faber,
waiting-
get in here. I need you.
And aren't I covered in someone else's blood?
Yep.
Wait, is there like a towelette I can at least, because I don't think it's hygienic if I start assisting in a birthing process.
We're meant to
Somebody
get
else
hot
hanging on the
towels.
hook.
but-
There are lab coats hanging up in here.
Yeah, I'll
and
change as
gloves,
best I
so
can.
you could just
yeah.
like yank on a lab coat and
Yeah.
backwards and run into
Probably
the room.
shouldn't let the expectant mother see my demeanor because it's like, is that blood on that guy's face? Yeah, I'll come through. Okay.
I need you to help now. Says
Okay.
Jewel.
Yep, I can do that. Just, you know what? It's fine.
Make a medical aid roll.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. Is it just? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Jules
See
down
what-
at the other end going, okay, now push, here it comes.
It's all right. It was one face hugger, but 3 successes.
You've got a face hugger, so you need to make a panic roll.
Yep. I was
This is
just about to
awesome.
do that.
He's panicking at the sight of a
Mhm.
human child now.
Seems about right. Holy crap!
What does a 16 give?
Holy shit!
You
Doesn't
might
go
want
that
to
again,
high.
probably.
roll on
It
that.
stops at 15.
What's
that is actually death. That is
It's not death, it's total catatonia. You hear the cry of a human infant as Jewel pulls the baby out of its mother, and it makes a little squeal, and you just pass out onto the floor. Completely catatonic state.
Great
Staring
voice
off to
material.
one side, a little bit of dribble coming out of your mouth.
I get to come back from it though. I'm not
Oh,
stuck
absolutely,
like that. Okay, yeah, I just
Yeah, but you just completely, you lose it. It's all just too much. Everything, one after another, and you pass out.
I didn't even want to roll that. It's so good.
Marvelous.
It's all on you, Hiller. and Jules.
So, Hiller.
I want to look at this escape thing. If there's a ladder to get down, I just want to prep it. So
You hear a baby cry in the room. In the roof of the lab, you can see that there's a ladder leading up to an emergency hatch, which appears to have a small dry lock in it. Climbing up the ladder, can you make a Comtech or heavy machinery roll, whichever is highest?
yeah, Comtech it is.
Wow, we're not doing well. We're fucking up really badly.
I'm gonna reroll.
Yep, that's that.
Not
Yep,
coping. Not
yep.
coping.
Reroll that. Oh my. Oh, that's not too bad.
More
actually.
successes.
More successes than
Less
stress.
face huggers.
It's better, yes. You do need to
Oh,
make a
good.
panic roll still.
There it is.
So, you're
Scream.
responsible for a new life now. The baby's screaming,
Not taking it well.
the man was screaming,
We're all
the
screaming.
woman screaming. Join in. So you open You open the dry lock and scream as you realise that to get out of here, you're going to have to squeeze 4 people and a baby into a small cupboard that's surrounded with inflatables.
That'd be fine.
And
Should be
when you
grand.
jettison it from the tent, the inflatables will all pop open, fill up with air, and shoot you up to the surface.
How many people is it actually designed for?
It's designed for 3.
Okay.
Well then. Fuck.
Right. Okay.
Wait, there's 4 of us.
Okay, hang on. But we've got Baz, we might
Not
have to get
including the
creative.
baby.
Very small.
You could all fit in here. Well, Baz can't.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing
No.
a
I'm
giant
busy!
But I could hold on to the outside of it because we've still got a wetsuit, so I don't have to be in it. I could just hold on.
Maybe.
I
think it's a great plan.
I'm unconscious. I can't voice my opinion.
Beep, beep, beep. Alert, alert. Suit integrity compromised. Alert, alert. I'm fine. Just
And-
leave.
No. You turn up the in suit radio of Eye of the Tiger just loud enough to blur.
Okay, Doc. Doc. Comms broken.
No, the dock's broken.
I'm gonna go down and go to the other room where baby's being delivered, and
Yes. When you get back down to the other room,
I'm still
Dr.
keeping an eye out
Hargreaves-
for this freaking thing that could be on the floor. Tiny alien somewhere.
Dr. Hargreaves has passed the baby to Dr. Shot. Dr. Somber appears to be having a little nap on the floor.
We're gonna lie down.
Please make an observation roll.
Like that.
Still panicking.
Yeah, still panicking. But the good news is you hear
Drop my gun again.
clattering equipment dropping, getting closer as though something is coming this way.
Okay.
Something small and fast moving.
I drop the gun, which is not useful.
Um,
Turn
wraps-
around. Right. I'll pick up my gun. Pick up my gun. Drop my gun. Pick up my gun.
It wraps around the gun and points out. You're like, oh come on!
get you one of those cords like kids get on their mittens.
Yeah. Little elastic band kind of
Yeah.
thing.
On the floor. I'm going right.
Stop dropping it.
You've got to get in the emergency thing. You got to get in there. I'll drag the good doctor up there. Okay.
Rattle, rattle, clank, 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 clank.
Okay. I'm picking up my gun. I'm gonna go out to find what's making the noise. Was it out the door? Or was it?
It was going through one of the labs and working its way around the building by the sound of things.
Okay. So it's okay. Fuck it. It's a little one. It won't do anything. I mean, it already did. I'm going to gesture and then not say anything because I'm going to think, oh, the baby. I can't talk about a dead body in front of a baby, but I'm panicking because I actually know that the baby won't be able to register if I talk about a dead baby. But they probably don't want to know about the dead baby anyway. So, okay, it's not a dead baby, dead person. Baby's fine. Okay. Can you walk? Is that a thing? I'm gonna.
Oh,
I got a holster.
You're getting letters.
She kind of
I
looks
don't know.
at you and
Someone's just
says,
given birth. That sounds strange. Like,
I can walk if it's going to get us out of here. Thank you. Thank you
well,
for taking care of Terence.
yeah.
He was insane. He lost it completely.
Okay, that's
After we got him out of the spider thing, he was changed. He was paranoid, neurotic. But we've got to get the baby out of here.
I'm thinking in my head there's like a giant spider that it was inside, and whatever. I holster my gun. I'm gonna pick up Doc under the armpits and try and slide him towards the ladder in the other room.
I'm loving the idea that Baz's new character is the baby.
Yes. Reincarnation's a bitch, ain't it?
Baz's
Please
characters
roll
are
to
limited.
futilely wave your limbs.
It's baby, Eugene, Guy, and Cryopod. I guess you could play Jules or the other professor. That's true. Actually, you could play one of them. Never mind.
Oh, Dr. Somber, I'm
Yeah,
so pleased
yeah.
to see you.
I'm
Oh,
standing
please,
there.
play nice girlfriend.
No.
Yes. I'm here.
We may just have a few moments to live. There's something I've always wanted to try.
How long am I catatonic for?
Kiss me on the lips.
Don't you have to be
Somber,
conscious for this?
Oh, no.
like you used to with your tongue.
So she
Was that
gets
about
off
PG
the
rating?
she gets off the bed and is carrying the baby. And she's not moving at best speed, but she can walk. And
Full
she's
ahead, best speed.
walking towards the ladder, and Dr. Hargreaves is helping her along. So, can you get Faber? He passed out men.
Yep, I'm on it. I'm getting him. Okay. Come along, Doc. Under the armpits, I think, to put him across. Slide him across the room.
Crash, crash, rattle, rattle, rattle.
It's fine.
Sounds like whatever it is, it's made its way into the habitation thing that you've just left now.
Okay.
It's trying to work out what is the weakest target, the person that's unconscious, the baby, or the person that keeps dropping their gun.
Probably the person who keeps dropping it.
So many tasty decisions.
So you make your way
okay.
into
We'll go up
lab
the top.
2.
Matter will be waiting for us. It's okay. We'll get up there. Right.
Yeah. She'll be waiting for you.
With an
Hiller's
axe.
optimistic. He likes Mallory.
Right, I'm going to go first. Once I'm up there, if you can help Dr. Shot,
Dr. Shot.
Yep, that's fine.
Lucinda. I think we know each other well enough now. If you could help Lucinda get into the evacuation thing, and for God's sake, wake up, Faber.
Do I have to make a roll, or can I just...
No, you
Come out of
kind
it.
of
All
come to.
Oh,
No!
you don't want me to roll to hit him?
You've
Oh,
got
I mean, you
Hiller
can
in
hit
your
me,
face
but
when you come
yeah.
to.
Okay. I think...
You
I
heard
think I-
Jules' voice beckoning you back from the edge of sleep.
I think I had a yeah. Fuck.
You passed
Okay.
out, you wee Jessie.
Yeah, no, it's still a nightmare.
Oh,
But we're going to get out. We're going to get out. It's going to be fine.
Right, so Dr. Hargreaves, Jewel, climbs up the ladder into the evacuation pod. Okay, I'm up. Pass up the baby and then send up Lucinda.
Okay.
That was the best.
What is that? Hey, up you go. Hot potato.
The baby is making its
Yeet that baby.
dissatisfaction with this state of affairs now and is crying.
Babies
Quite
love
loudly.
being thrown. Everyone knows that.
Okay.
Let me think. Who we still got? We got 3 people left. So 1 to 2 is
Mike.
Leon. 3 to 4 is Nye, and 5 to 6 is Dr. Shot. It's Nye.
God. Janet.
It's Nye. Yeah, the end is Nye.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Boom.
The end is nigh.
Yeah, everyone's...
Yeah. I know.
No, it's
I
quite
doubt I was
alright.
the first.
Oh my lord.
So as you're standing there
gone.
watching what's going on up there, something small and aggressive darts out of the piles of equipment that are on the floor now. Metallic looking teeth. Its white teeth have hardened into a kind of a semi-metallic looking shade, and they flash out. Their little inner jaw tears at your Achilles tendon as it whips out. Do you have any armor dice?
No. I have
No,
2
he's
hands.
soft and tender.
Yeah, the
Like
scientist
all the
is
other
not.
scientists. All this lovely, tasty, soft scientists the aliens
Oh
got
my
used
god.
to. Wow, you're dead.
Wait, do you roll? You don't roll damage, do you? It just does damage.
I assume, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
Yeah, it
you
just
take
does-
2 points of
okay.
strength
I'm
damage.
dead. Oh, straight. Yeah,
You're
I'm
not dead. You're
Oh.
broken.
You're broken. Okay, well,
So we need to find the broken table.
yeah.
Ooh, rolling that sweet 66.
Yay.
No.
So
You're not dead
roll
yet.
Yeah.
A
Might be
D6
sacrificing
and then
myself
another
if
D6.
Faber's
Roll
gonna
a
die.
D66 if you would be so kind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that just as a?
There should be one on your character sheet to just roll d66.
Oh,
Up at the
there
top
is.
in
My
the middle.
apologies. Yep. Sorry, I got 64.
Oh!
Yep.
That's fucking death.
Yep. That's
shit.
death.
Do you want to use one of your rerolls now?
Yes, I will. Now, how much do I bet this is going to be
66,
the same one?
66,
Yeah.
66. Come on. Aw.
Okay, that's fine. Don't aw.
I just read what it was.
What
Is it? Am I dead or paralyzed or unconscious? What is it?
This small whitish grey alien darts out of the piles of equipment and launches itself directly into your groin.
Of
Oh,
course.
it's that one again.
Uh,
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Those of you who watched our Vesen game will be familiar with this one, I think.
Yeah.
So you take a point of damage, and
Happens
every
to
well,
time
I'm
you have to
still-
roll for mobility or close combat, you'll take another point of damage.
Right. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for mobility because I have a 3 in agility instead of the 2 in strength. I know that makes no real difference, but fuck it.
Okay, well, it's mobility
it.
to go up the ladder anyway.
Let's see.
Oh, God.
Fucking hell.
Now, luckily,
Right.
you are not affected by a panic roll.
Yeah, because I've reached
Because
the
as you
maximum
climb up,
panic.
You are... Oh, no, you're broken again. You're not
Yep.
knocked out. You're broken again. Oh,
What does
my
the
word.
what does the thing to the groin? Does that give me any stat thing, or am I?
No,
just
it means
in a
that you
fuck
have to
ton of
take
pain?
more damage when you do any mobility rolls.
Right. Well, then I'm
Strain
broken again.
something.
Yeah.
So yes, roll a d66 again if you would be so kind.
Yay.
Do you not have a talent that might help? Oh, say one.
32 again. Fuck's sake.
You somehow managed to strain the other bollock.
Well, I'm how
I've
does
lost the
health in this
horrible
work
damage
then? 'Cause
table.
I don't have a lot to lose.
I
If
just
it-
feel sorry for Jewel, really. I mean,
I hope that survives, and I don't. And I don't mean that in malice. I legitimately now want it to be like, I sacrificed her. What do you mean? He got bit in the groin twice in a row.
Can you re-roll that? Because I don't want to do the same
Okay,
damage
no, that's totally fine. yeah.
twice because...
And I'll 44. I'll do my reroll for that. I'll take
Okay,
that
so
as a reroll
stamina
as
and
well.
mobility down by 2. It's
Right.
slashing
What
and tearing at
What
you,
happens when I'm in the negatives for mobility?
and its tiny
stamina?
claws puncture one of your lungs. So you're
Yay.
bleeding in the chest. Hiller, you see this happening. This little
fucking
cat-sized
hell.
creature launches itself out of a pile of scientific equipment, headbutts Somber in the groin, tearing at him with little teeth. You hear him squealing in pain, and then claws flash and blood sprays. He's been injured yet again by this creature. What do you want to do?
Fuck, it's so small. I got to get it off him. I can't shoot at it. It's right there. I'll hit the dog.
You don't want to shoot someone in the groin
No.
with a cannon.
Please spare me. Yes, the cannon.
I mean, it's kind of like flappy, sizey, right? I think I'm probably going to try and grab it.
Okay.
I need to get it
Make a
off.
close combat
Nope,
roll.
Yep, go for it. Yep.
bad idea.
Yes, what I was going to ask Ben is how does health work then? Because have I lost, like, how much health have I lost? Because I'm a bit confused on that.
Going for a reroll.
Okay, so
more success on that.
you have taken
Sorry.
health damage.
Damn it.
Right.
So you've taken 2 points of damage from not from the groin hit. You didn't take any damage from the groin hit. You've taken 2 points of damage from the chest hit. The
Right.
groin hit didn't hurt you, but it injured you so that you did yourself a mischief when you moved again.
Okay. What happens when you reach 0 health? Do you just die, or
You don't die. No, you are down.
I am down then because I only had 2.
I'm going to check
so
that just to be on the safe side.
That's absolutely fine.
if that's okay.
I'm happy.
Because
To play
I
the
don't
guy
want
in
to. I've been
freezer.
playing so many free league games in the last couple of months, and they all have slightly different rules on
Yeah,
what
well,
happens
but
with your health.
that's what makes them so. That's what makes them really fun. Is
Yeah.
because like while they keep similar motifs and like system.
If your health drops to 0, you
continuity.
are broken. Right.
Okay. So,
So
do I
it's
roll broken
another
again?
D66.
Oh my god! Right.
As you fall
I'm
off
gonna
the
use up all
ladder.
my rerolls on.
Oh, there we
right.
go again.
Sick.
Do you want
Should
to
I
use your
re-roll
last
that?
reroll on
Yeah.
that?
I if I get groin attack again, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
11. What
that's
does that do to me?
That is the very lowest.
11, you
Yeah.
wind yourself as you fall off the ladder.
Oh no!
That's
I fall off
it.
a ladder. Oh.
Believe me, 64 was you crush your own skull falling off the ladder and die.
Yeah. 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 I like how I used all my rerolls, all of them, on me,
In one go, you've got another
on
one.
broken rolls.
So,
Thank you, person who
Hilla,
gave me that.
you try to grab this cat-sized micro-alien. Close combat roll. Oh,
I did it already, and I did use one of my rerolls. So I got 1 success.
you got
2
one
face
success,
seconds, and my panic was 13, which is
and
flee.
you panicked. 13 is fleeing, so you
Ladder
go to grab
is
it, and you're like,
balloon.
"No, I'm out." And you
Yeah.
flee
Ah!
up the ladder.
Fuck! Ah!
Screw you, hippie! I'm going
Thank you,
next.
Hiller. Thank you for leaving me
So
down
there's
here.
you and Jewel and the baby up in the emergency evacuation hatch.
And Nye's on the
There we
floor,
go.
but basically
Nye's on the floor
I'm
being
done. Yeah.
mauled by
Yep.
an alien.
And my
And
the only person on here
Lucinda
is
Shot is
Lucinda.
screaming, "Get me out of here! Get out!" I better make a panic roll for her, hadn't I?
Oh, please tell me she goes berserk and
I've
just
not got a
kills
clue.
me.
What's yours?
Please.
Let's call
Stomps
it
you into the ground.
slash roll 10.
That's a horrible image.
Oh dear.
Oh
don't know
my
what that
lord.
I don't
Yeah,
even
what
know
did
what
you
that
roll?
means anymore.
Is
She
she
does
an
not
alien?
freak out. She starts like clawing her way up the ladder. She's
Yep.
slipping
dead.
and struggling, but she's screaming, "Get us out of here! Get us out of here!"
Am I below
I'm
her on the
reaching
ladder?
for you. You're up the ladder. You
I'm
already
up
went
the
up the
Yeah, no,
ladder.
you
Gonna
got
grab
up.
up,
Yeah,
wanna
you.
pull her up. So I'm gonna
Everybody's
pull her up.
screaming. They're both
Yep.
screaming. The baby's screaming. Screaming is everywhere. It's
Yep.
all screaming right now.
Yep, but I'll pull her up, help her up into the pod.
Okay, so the 3 of you are in the pod. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit an emergency go button, whatever the button is. To
Sort
let us
your
go.
mind.
That's absolutely fine.
Get
Right.
the fuck out of here! Get the fuck
I
out of
get
here!
to pick who I'm playing because I'm fucked. I'm dead.
The floor seals shut underneath you, and there's a jolt and a hiss, and then a sensation of moving as you rocket upwards through the water. Nye, Professor Somber is lying on the floor with this cat-sized alien just tearing into him. You kind of slide into unconsciousness with this thing punching tiny holes in your chest with its little inner jaw and screeching at you. Baz,
Hello.
you hear this over the comms.
Hey, Baz.
Oh, fuck's sake, that's cruel.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna turn this ship around and dive bomb that tent.
Yeah.
I've got 2 Xenos strapped to me. I'm in a rapidly disintegrating armored suit. I'm gonna go die with my boy.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to try and force the doors.
I basically am just going to ram everything that I am and am attached to into the solidest thing I can find.
Okay. So Alien goes first. We'll see what he's going to do. I say he, she, more likely. Number
I think it is because
4.
they have a queen. Their whole behavioral social structure is
If
based
you
off like
use the B
ants and
word,
stuff.
I'm not going to be impressed.
Well, no, like
bees.
Hymenoptera.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're bees, like other
You said the
things.
B
You
word.
said the B word.
You said
I'm
the B
sorry.
word.
I'm
word.
sorry. Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's
All right,
hard to
something's
not.
happening now. You've said the B word.
Yeah, I know.
You did just kill him, Ben.
Right. So the alien tries to off you. The
I'm-
last surviving
yeah.
alien is going to try and finish you off.
Well, I just hope I'm locked into a death dive, so it doesn't matter.
Badly. It does not successfully manage to. Its little jaws, you can feel its inner jaws slamming into the back plate on the armor as it goes. And you're going to try and ram the door, are you?
Ramming speed! Boom,
I'm going to let
boom.
you make your choice of close combat or heavy machinery then.
I'll
It's
take heavy
indelicate,
machinery
but you
for
might hit it in
5.
just the right place to collapse the whole door.
All right, you snaky bastard.
Wait.
Faber, I'm coming for you!
The last thing you hear over your intercom as you lay screaming and dying is the voice of your Uncle Baz. Faber, I'm coming for you!
Oh, well, there's a small glimmer of hope that's about to be dashed, but it's okay.
1 success, is that enough?
Yeah, you slam into the dry lock in the weakest possible point, smashing open the door and battling your way inside with these 2 aliens wrapped around you. My camera's gone again, sorry. I'm getting too excited.
Fancy.
So you're battling around in the dry lock. The alien is going to try and off you again.
Is he not dead?
No, well, one of them is. You're trailing a dead one on your drill hand. But the other one is still
flapping about.
Completely unscathed. Once you can still feel this thing. You can feel this constant pressure, like boom, 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 slamming into your back.
We're not gonna take it
hear
anymore.
Heavy machinery again. Get the inner door. Collapse the whole damn thing. This is going to cause explosive decompression, and you will not fare well either.
Excellent. Pleased to hear it.
So the last thing either of you hear is a shrieking metallic grinding noise as you bust the pressure seals on the tent, and the sea crashes in, tearing metal pylons from the walls, smashing equipment round at nearly sonic speed, slamming the aliens against each other and the walls and every spiked thing still attached to the helm, to the suit. You see each other, your eyes meet through the glass of your suit as you both perish in each other's company from the beginning to the end.
Thank you, my boy. It's been a good adventure.
Thanks, Baz. Thanks, Uncle.
Meanwhile, Mallory.
Back to me. All right, kid. Let's get a move on.
Oh wait, who's Auden and me get to play now? Now that we're dead, or is the game going to end soon? So it doesn't matter.
Well, this is the last session. If I need you to make rolls for Eugene or the aliens, I might get you to do those. That way I can outsource my rolls.
Yes.
Fuck.
Worse if you think their re-rolls might roll over, because Baz still has 3.
No. Play Eugene Baz, please. I'll be nice to you. Give you cookies.
Okay. Hey, My Way is my thing. He's not singing My Way. He had Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Or Under Pressure.
Did it my way?
We've got chat going,
Under
why wasn't he
pressure.
singing My Way as he died? Because you do not die if you sing My Way. It's glorious way of UPP.
Yeah. I think it's Thunderstruck.
Na.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
we can
Switch
hear you
mics.
fine.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, so Mallory, you're still in the train.
Right. I'm assuming
Eugene climbs back in through the door.
Okay.
Head lolling from side to side.
Get your head on straight. You're a
I'm
collar.
trying.
Doesn't look appealing. But you know what? You're not here to be pretty.
You're here to do
The
your
ball
job.
joint in my neck is broken.
I'll fix it on the boat.
He's just, it's making me think of AI, artificial intelligence. I'm really bummed out now. I'm like, oh.
Come on. Let's get a move on. Do
He
you have the
takes
axe?
his
False rifle.
cardigan off that he's wearing, and he sort of twists it around and wraps it around his head like a scarf, so that his head sort of sits on top of this scarf, and is like facing in the right direction at least.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Much better. Thank you very much, Eugene.
That's okay, Miss Hartpence. I don't want you to be upset.
I appreciate your consideration. The whole child thing kind of freaked me out earlier, but now that I know you're a synth, I'm very happy to be working with you.
I'm a therapeutic model.
I don't care. All right, let's move.
I love Heartpants, I really do.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Pat plays an amazing character in this.
So where should we go, Miss Hartpence?
Well, through the train. I'm not going out there in the storm. To the dry lock and the dock and to our boat. I can't trust the well, you've seen the waves out there. I don't trust our swimming friend to get there in one piece. Barrett may have been an amazing motherfucker, but if she survives this, I'll buy her a drink. I'm betting on the boat though. So come, let's go. All right, and she's
Miss
just gonna.
Hartpence, I don't want to
Mhm.
overstep the mark, but this model is equipped with more advanced features, but they're locked out.
Oh, well, why didn't you open with that? Come here, you little bitch. Let's do this.
If you
I
have
am
company
hacking-
authority,
Oh, I have company authority. I'm using my last reroll on this one.
Wait, why am I surprised? This is Weyland. They probably put a portable nuclear device on this little sucker.
Probably.
All right, using
we
my
might need
reroll.
it.
Oh,
Hey!
yeah, baby. Yeah. I have 0 rerolls, but it was worth it. I think. I hope. I basically I bring the kid over to me, right? And I'm like, all right, take the cardigan off for 1 second. Let me take a look inside you. And I'm assuming there's some sort of interface that has to be done in order to unlock this.
Yeah, you get your fingers all milky and you pull like
Uncomfortable.
squicky little fibers out and poke them into different places. But yeah, some of these models do have lockouts to make them safer after an incident a few years ago on some ship or other. One of the synth went nuts, but they were an old model. These ones are much safer.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Hartpence.
So what are we
All
working
features
with
are
now?
now engaged.
Terminator
features.
mode activated. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, what features?
The body is still limited by size and scale, but I do have full access to computer technology.
Okay. No, that'll do. That'll do. Worth it. Put the
The
cardigan
kid's
back on.
password is taken off.
Child mode deactivated.
Yeah, basically you've deactivated the child mode.
Perfect.
I'm a competent therapist as well, should you require such
I've
assistance.
never gone to therapy and I will not. My ex-wife told me that I needed it. I don't. Come on.
Sounds too socialist.
Does, doesn't it? You'd have to
Very
talk
well.
about your feelings and everything.
Would you like me to take one of the guns?
Affirmative. You work for Weyland-Yutani, correct?
I am a Weyland-Yutani product and still under license.
Marvelous. And you recognize me as a corporate authority within the company with access, correct?
Without further orders, you are the current ranking officer.
Here's a gun. Let's go.
So you've just equipped an 8-year-old synth with
Pistol. I'm keeping the pulse rifle.
the pistol, probably wise.
Yeah. I
So
don't
you
know,
pass
maybe-
back through the service personnel habitation area, which is now kind of calf deep in water. And you're heading through the computer core.
seem to recall there were a lot of life signs in the computer core. I'm very careful when I'm entering there. Gone up.
Miss Hartpants, with child mode disengaged, I'm able to tell you that Mr. Terrence took the computer core down to the tent.
Affirmative. I assumed as such. My friends down south will hopefully make the right decision and take it with them. If they don't,
we took it with us, all right.
Went to the afterlife. Oh, I just realized what that is, Auden. That's a flaming long ship. That's beautiful. I love that. Thank you.
Beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Also, I
That's
should inform
actually
you there
glorious.
are life signs below us.
Well,
Other members of the crew may be located down there.
I don't care. We're getting off of this. We're going to call corporate. We're going to tell them what happened, and we're going to get another mission sent, one that I'm not involved with. So let's go.
Is this an order, Miss Hartpants?
This is an order. We don't care
Affirmative.
about the people down there. They're already dead to me. They're just numbers on a piece of paper, and we
Most
don't have
likely.
that paper with us.
This unit
So.
is programmed to care for people.
Turn that off, please. Let's go.
My empathy subroutines can't be turned off so easily.
All right, then
It's a safety
don't mention them
feature.
to me.
As you wish.
Thank you. I don't need to know the odds. I don't need to know how unfortunate it is that we're leaving them all behind. They signed their waivers. They knew what they were getting into. This is a frontier settlement. Death is a statistic. And they have become one. Let's move.
As you say, Miss Hartpants, I feel I should warn you at this stage that with the storm approaching at the speed it is, the catamaran that you came in on may not be serviceable as an escape vehicle. We may be better served trying to make it to your ship.
Well, I'm not gonna fucking swim. So let's get to the boat and get to the ship from the boat.
As you wish.
Thank you. I do appreciate your informing me of situational things. Less with the personnel details, more with the things that are useful for us living.
As you wish, Miss Hartpants. Would you like me to lead the way?
After you.
And this little 8-year-old boy raises the pistol and starts
Not 8.
moving through the ship.
I just want to say a roboticist basically managed to break one of the laws of robotics, like has made a machine capable of empathy and feeling. And Mallory's first response is, right, cut all that shit. I want factory model. I want you to be cold and unthinking. But I'm not programmed for that. No. Don't start with this human bullshit. I want synth all the way.
And get me out of here.
Yes. Cold and ruthless.
She did what she did for the good of the people, which is herself.
Chat
By
are
people,
loving
she
your
means Mallory.
relationship
Yes.
with the Eugene synth right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
The kid explained he's a synth with optional settings that might be useful and informed her I'm a therapeutic model, and she goes, I don't care.
I don't care.
What guns do you have on you?
What weapons do you have built in?
So you continue to make your way back down through the station. You can actually feel the storm now. It's coming through the inertial dampeners. So you could feel the station moving up and down. The water inside the computer core is sloshing about a bit and has become noticeably colder.
Get out of here as soon as we can.
Miss
I
Hartpants,
guess
meteorology and radiography are likely to be the most dangerous. There is a breach in those sections.
well, we're gonna have to face it anyway. We're either on the ship, or sorry, we're on the top of the train, or we're in the thick of it. But either way, we're gonna have to move past those two modules. So stay frosty, kid.
Yes, Miss Hartpants.
Excellent.
So you move into meteorology and radiography, which is kind of waist deep on you and sort of chest deep on Eugene now, but he's very professionally keeping the gun out of the water and directing it around in appropriate ways. Could you make an observation roll And who's going to be my Eugene?
Yeah, let's have a Eugene.
Now, do you want? I was about to say, do you want it to go well, but
There you go. You've
I
been
can do it.
nominated as Eugene.
All right,
I
okay.
think that's just because Alden wants to be the aliens.
All right, so I have the
yes.
watchful talent, which gives me a +2 modification to observation when I'm trying to spot a sneak attack. Does
That
this
will count in this
Okay.
context very much.
I kind of assumed. I really hope I do well on this. I have 2 more rerolls. So.
What?
Oh! Would you look at that?
How am I
Everything's
gonna-
coming up, Mallory.
How am I rolling this, Ben?
Yeah, I did not make a Eugene character sheet.
I didn't think
so
you had.
just punch your observation and wits to a total of 8 dice and roll that. Kill
So
all of your stress as well off of your
Okay.
character sheet.
Same
for you, Alden. Kill all the stress off your character sheet. And
So wait.
actually,
sorry,
you don't need to, Alden, because you can just roll the d6s using the /roll function.
So sorry, what am I putting to 8? My wits or my observation or both, or how's that working?
Wits at 4, observation at 4.
Okay, that's fine. I already had it there. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I
There
am
you go.
cursed.
So you both notice that there is a small access port that's been gouged into the meteorology lab down at the water level. And as you notice it, there's a distinct location from where the cold is emanating. And as you notice this, a slick figure whisks its way through the water towards you and bursts up out of the water. So could you both make a D10 roll for initiative?
Hell yeah! Since we got, yeah, I'm not even gonna ask what I was gonna ask. I was like, do you think we might have gotten like a surprise round because we did well in the observation? But that's not.
But what it means is it doesn't get a surprise round.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So this small figure, not much bigger than Eugene, pops up out of the water. It's got, looks like it's got some damage done to it. There's a couple of bullet holes in its body, which are surrounded by this sort of caked green material. And it bursts up out of the water and launches itself at Mallory.
Look at me.
Knocking you under the water. You take no damage, but you do gain 1 stress point level.
Fair
So it
enough.
basically jumps on you, shoves you into the water, and then jumps off again.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Yeah,
Or
Mike,
something.
could you also set your ranged combat and agility to 4 each?
Range combat and agility.
Yeah.
Got it.
And Mallory is actually next.
Oh, nice. Well, can I stand up and shoot as my turn?
Yes, you can.
All right, cool. That pulse rifle's getting some use once more. Let's see if this does the trick. Fuck, I'm out of ammo again. But I did do 2 and 1. I'm sinking it all into damage, so that's 3 damage.
3 damage.
And it's out of ammo, and I have to make a panic roll. But you know.
And it
As
only
one
gets
does.
half armor against that.
Yes, it does.
Chat is wondering.
Yeah.
Sorry. So 1 damage.
There is a spray of acid off of one of its shoulders as you open fire on it. Was that full auto?
No, that was not full auto. Otherwise,
Okay.
I would have gone up a stress. I probably should have gone full
Short
auto, but I
controlled
didn't.
bursts. Very wise. So you fire off a short controlled burst at this thing as it pushes you into the water.
Okay.
And you do it some damage. Nye,
Yes.
what's Eugene going to do?
I would imagine shoot it.
Shoot away.
Yep.
Chat is
I
wondering
shall
if
shoot
they can
away.
give Eugene rerolls.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would be
Yeah,
because
if you're still
it's-
giving out
it's-
rerolls,
yeah,
and you
it's-
still want to, you can give rerolls to Eugene. The main difference with
Marvelous.
synths is that synths don't get stress.
Which means they can't push.
They can't push, they can't get stress, but their dice pools are generally higher to start off with.
It's a very smart
Um,
concept.
Oh yeah, no, it's it's interesting.
So if you could roll ranged combat, then
yes,
Nye.
that's what I was just doing. Sorry, I was kind of just thinking like, I did click it. Oh, I need to do that. I haven't got it set to any like weapon, so.
Oh, of course.
The weapon is a +1, I believe. Or
Yeah,
let me
the
actually
pistol
look
is
at my
a-
sheet. Yeah, so roll an extra d6. Oh, it's +2. Sorry, my pistol is +2. So roll 2d6, please.
Okay,
In
I'll
addition.
just.
Yes, it is. It's bonus 2, damage 1.
Oh, have I just
Yeah.
rolled? I think I've just
So,
rolled 1d6.
3
Okay.
dice
One more.
of hit.
One more.
I'm assuming you want to
There you
spend
go.
those dice on damage.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Okay, now that's not armor piercing.
No, it is not. Which means it's probably going to do 0 damage, but okay.
Not so.
1
You
damage.
also damage the creature with a well-placed shot right in the neck, causing it to turn and look at Eugene.
Nice.
Well,
We hope that lasts. We
Equal
hope.
threat, equal threat. That one's not useful for making more aliens. So for its second attack, the alien is going to...
Not a 6, not a 6, not a 6, not a 6, not a
It's not a
6, not a
6,
6,
it's a
not a 6.
3. It's going to
Oh.
grab Mallory and drag you under the water.
I can't swim, but I can hold my breath.
So it grabs you, drags you under the water, causing you to drop the pulse rifle. And it moves through the water with you, like it's trying to take you towards that hole. You must make an immediate panic roll.
All right, do I get my armor against that damage?
It's no damage. It doesn't do any
Oh.
damage.
Okay. Then let me make that panic roll then.
Yeah, it's not trying to damage you.
oh, that's not good.
You have other uses.
Oh, that's horrifying.
No!
Oh, yeah, that's actually. Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are unable to seek cover. So you flail away at this thing. Your stress level isn't going to be decreased because you're not able to seek cover
Yeah.
or flee.
Yeah.
But for one round, you're basically struggling frantically against this thing.
That seems really, really accurate to the situation. I'm being dragged underwater down a hole into the depths by the fucking xenomorph, which out of character we know is going to make me into a cocoon or some shit. And yeah, you know what? I think frantically trying to escape is about right.
So it has 200% had enough of your shit when you start flailing
Most
at
people
it.
have.
So it tries to mouth punch you
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's
God.
doing that, huh?
badly.
It's an unpleasant.
Yeah,
Fails.
well, fuck
It's-
you.
You're flailing around and this little inner mouth is like snapping in your face, but it doesn't manage to bite you. What do you
God.
want to do?
First off, I turn around and I snarl at the motherfucking face.
You are underwater.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to. I'm still being grappled and grabbed and tugged away, right?
Yeah, close combat roll to break free.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be a mobility by any chance.
Might allow a mobility, yeah.
Oh, well then, fuck. It's a mobility, if you would be so kind. And I'm going to really give it my best to squirm out of this tricky situation. I am a squirmer.
That
after
is a
all.
squirm. That is a very successful looking squirm. It is a panic squirm.
Yeah, that's suitable. Is 9 scream or tremble or?
9 is drop item, so
Oh no.
the pulse rifle sinks.
Oh, I've already dropped that.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, no, I don't think.
I think
Mallory
it's
has
my
anything in
my
hand.
signature item.
Oh no.
Not my hair not my hair gel. How will labor calm
Do you not have a
down?
briefcase as well?
Ooh. I do. Yes.
So
It
you
has
drop
the
your
data in it.
briefcase, and that sinks out of view into the water. What's Eugene gonna do?
I'm actually probably gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to save Mallory because, like, yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do that, but that's the goal.
You could
Because
try
Mallory is the
grappling
boss.
the alien,
Okay then, yeah. How
forcing
strong?
yourself into its mouth. I don't know.
Is there any
shoot it.
like a? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
got
shoot
I
three.
can shoot it. Yeah. Okay.
That's true. She did tell you to turn off your empathy.
Okay. Yeah. I will range combat then. With the I don't know. Oh wait, there we go. I can add if it says modifiers, can I just put 2 and it'll add 2 extra d6?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Don't press plus though. It'll ruin everything.
I just put a 2.
Beautiful.
So hopefully. Oh god. Well, I got a success.
You did get a
That's all that
success.
matters. Yeah.
So how much? That's like 1 damage.
Yeah, it's not great.
Do you also have an axe? I feel like I should mention this.
That's true. You do have an axe, but your 1 damage does
Holy
actually
shit.
injure
Pinpoint accuracy.
the
Look at that.
alien. You shoot it in one of its previous injuries.
Nice.
Excellent work, 008 years old.
It's not 8. It's a synth.
You're right. It's 4. Alden, could you please
Exactly.
roll a d6 for what the alien is going to do?
Oh, I would love to. What's an alien?
I realised
voice?
I've got you to roll for the aliens now, haven't I? I don't have to do that work anymore.
Well, I'm trying to think what is the signature sound for the aliens?
I would
kind of
like a
hissing.
4, please.
A 4 means you are ready to kill. Roll 10 d6. Oh,
Oh my
look
lord.
at that.
That is some shit rolling. Thank me later.
I'm assuming you're attacking me.
Yep,
I'm rolling my 1 armor.
yep. Well,
And
you
yeah.
pass.
Wow. Well,
So you-
fuck me bloody.
Only take 1 point of damage.
I would probably stop
I'm down
asking
to
that,
2.
Mallory.
Yeah, not yeah, you don't want that from the xenomorph. No.
Yeah.
So you only take 1 point of damage, but this alien has got hold of you and it punches through the shoulder of your armor and takes a chunk out of your.
Yeah, I think the armor is officially
The
zero.
armor is kaput now. Yeah,
Nom, nom,
that's
nom.
not going to last you much longer.
Ooh, Velcro. Ugh, chewy.
Chewy Velcro. Meanwhile, back outside,
Oh god.
Hella,
What a
I would like you
segue.
to make a stamina roll, please.
Hitler, I'm gonna haunt you.
Way in his.
Ah, there we go.
that's a
I've
lot of
attacked from beyond the
photographs.
grave.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Baz, Doc, I did all I could.
That's a panicking.
Oh,
Is that what is that? Is that flea again?
That
I'm
more
stuck inside
flame.
a capsule. Just
Well, you
running
could
around.
open it and jump out.
You can't flee because you're stuck inside a
I
capsule.
think
So
he
I'm
just
going to
storms
ask
it,
you
doesn't
to
he? Across the
re-roll.
waves. You just run in
Oh,
the ball.
don't get berserk for the love of God. You'll have to reroll that.
No,
Oh
the
no.
baby.
Scream.
Not the baby.
Scream.
So you're just screaming in there. Obviously, it's good for your lungs because if you scream, then you don't suffer from pneumothoracic explosives.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, that
absolutely. not
horrifying
science
thing
fact.
we learned about.
Science. It's fun.
So you scream, the baby cries, the girls are screaming and crying. The girls, they're both scientists. These are highly educated women
highly
of
educated
academia.
women. To be fair, though, academia does not train you for aliens.
Explosive decompression and alien
That as well.
monstrosities.
what university did you go to?
not the good ones, apparently.
Yeah, this definitely wasn't covered on my course either.
I
Optional
think any
studies.
human is it's
And
okay
I did
if you
genetics. I mean, we expect these things.
scream.
So
Oh,
you absolutely freak out. You're inside a small box surrounded by balloons bobbing up and down on the waves, being cast about hither and yon with absolutely bugger all control over what's going on, and you hate it.
There's no
So you
steering
scream.
wheel. Sorry.
Steering wheel.
Take
to
a
get out.
point of damage as well,
Okay.
as does everybody else.
Ooh,
Oh no.
blood coming out the ears and the
Yeah, a
nose.
little bit of blood coming out the ears.
Okay, I want to try and open the door
Sore
if I can.
chest. You pop the door open, yeah, and
Wow.
you are
Dave.
floating
Okay.
on
Where's
the ocean. The waves are going up and down and up and down. The rain is driving almost horizontally through whatever's going on. You can see, but only barely. So I'm going to ask you to make an observation roll. I really do not fuck this up.
There's something
Hey.
there's something ominous about Ben taking sips from the wine goblet.
Mm.
Well, that's ominous as well. My wine disappears and becomes alien head.
Oh god.
Off in the distance, you can make out the lights of Science Station 3. But somewhat closer to you, you make out the shrouded shape of what looks like your ship.
They must have got it
Sat
here.
on the waves, just bobbing up and down nearby.
She came for you. She loves you.
Okay,
Oh,
Mallory
yeah.
got the ship ready for us.
I would love that if obviously we know it remoted, but if the ship was like, I must go to Hiller.
Hello, that's what Hitler
I'm
thinks.
coming, my
Danger.
love.
Okay,
What is it? What can you see?
our ship's here. It's already close. I was going to remote pilot in anyway, but it's right there. I just got to get it close to us. We can we can get on there. We can get out of here.
Can you swim?
Clicks the key.
I
and
can
goes
get it
bloop, bloop.
closer. I've got I'm going for my remote. I got my PUT remote control,
Oh,
Hey.
awesome.
so
Yeah.
I can remote control the ship.
Kick ass.
Amazing.
I want to fly the ship closer to my pods.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
also
God.
probably going to scan for Mallory because I assume they're on the ship. I'll be like, Mallory.
Okay, what do you want to
bring
do
the ship over.
first?
I'm going to bring the ship over to me first because I'm panicking like
Yeah.
fuck.
All right, so make a piloting check. You need to get 2 successes because you are remote piloting.
Any re-rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dearie
So
me.
with your pad, you warm up the ship.
11.
Wait yourself.
Seek cover, which I'm technically doing.
Yeah, I think you are.
Well,
So you kind of crouch
yeah.
down inside the bubble and you're like beckoning the ship over, like, this is cover. The ship is home. If you could just get to the ship, everything will be fine. But you do neglect Mallory in your panic.
We do not like this.
And so the ship is now powering towards you across the waves. It's in the sea but it's moving like a boat
Okay. Get it
towards you across the waves.
close up to me, so it's not too far. Can I push a button to undo whatever?
Yeah.
Flappy door down. So
Yeah. So you open the cargo bay door.
okay,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna jump in to get. I'm guessing it's a little distance away, so a little short swim.
Short swim, make a stamina check.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Get on
Not
the
the end
ship.
of the world. You've got your
Get on the ship.
rerolls.
Get on the ship.
Yeah,
Get
you try.
on the ship.
You can do this.
Any re-rolls.
Oh, please, Barrett, be on the ship. That would
Panic.
that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Panicking.
12.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no.
hysterical laughter
Oh.
is perfect for a scream
Yeah.
in that context.
Yeah.
You do the most difficult swim of your life. You cross a short stretch of water, but it's a short stretch of water in storm seas that are, the waves themselves are so big, the whole ship is moving with them. You can see the science station moving with them as well, but you're on the ship. You pull yourself on board.
Okay. I
You
gotta
can
get the pod in.
see Barrett's body huddled in a
Oh.
corner as well, soaked to the skin.
Thank goodness. Okay, that's good.
just sort of lying there on the ship with one of those foil blankets kind of pulled over her. You can't see if she's moving or not. You can't tell what's going on,
Okay,
but she's there.
shake Barrett on the shoulder, like, Barrett, or just feel for a pulse. Is Barrett breathing?
There's a pulse. It's thin. It's thready. Can you make a medical aid check?
Oh, I bet I can't.
I bet you can't.
Well, you can attempt it if
You
it's
know
gonna
how these go in
succeed.
Free League. We've been here before.
We have been here
Hmm.
before.
Okay.
Yes,
Drop
you
item,
tear
okay.
the meat in half and shower your body in it.
Drop my remote
No,
control.
that was not the worst bit. The worst bit was trying to save the new companion and failing so badly they died.
Yep.
So you feel for a pulse. There's a
Barrett.
thin,
Yeah.
weak, thready pulse. Whatever's happened to Barrett, she's out of it. Yeah. She's wet, so presumably she's been in the sea.
Okay, Barrett's fine there. I need the winch cable because I got to get this pod in. Okay. Winch cable. Right. I gotta jump back to the pod with
The
the winch
stamina
cable.
roll.
Release the winch. Right. Okay. Where's my stamina?
I'm
Where's my
just
stamina?
preparing
Where's
for
my
this.
stamina?
I'm just preparing for the berserk roll.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Look at that.
fucking hero.
Must fucking kill.
So you get back to the pod with the winch cable. You can remote the winch and pull the whole pod up into the cargo bay.
Yep.
So you, Dr. Hargreaves, the baby,
The face hugger.
Dr. Shot, you're all pulled into the cargo bay.
Okay.
A bunch of eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you remember Mallory.
Okay.
And then you remember the hero of the story.
Meanwhile,
Wait a minute,
speaking
Eugene.
of,
Yeah.
back on the station, Mallory, you are wrestling with an alien underwater.
No, this is not
The water
fun.
is starting to sting your eyes and irritate your skin slightly. It's like this creature is made out of acid or something.
This is why I have a
that.
nice facial routine every night
Wash
And
off
every
the
morning.
acid.
to prevent the acid from
Yeah.
giving me wrinkles.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So how far away is that gun from me?
Well, they kind of come with a shoulder strap, don't they? So it's just a matter of
Yeah.
grabbing hold of it again.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I can just go ahead and shoot. Shoot, can I? Yeah,
Yeah, shoot away.
fire away. All right.
Far away, far away. Sorry. Excellent. That's so cool. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
So fucking
That's
cool.
3 damage, and it's armor piercing. So give me that armor roll, bitch. 2
There it
damage.
is.
Suck it.
Okay.
It takes 1 point of damage.
And then it rolls a 1d6, and then I
No, that
find
it
out
was
it's not
already
my
ill.
turn.
It was already damaged because Barrett shot it earlier.
Perforated.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the one that Barrett shot earlier. That's
Yeah,
why it
it-
looked slightly worse for wear when it first came for you.
Yes. Come on.
It is an ex-alien.
Big cloud of acid.
It
Yes.
slides off you. The big cloud of that acid.
Trying to distance myself from it. Swimming away,
So,
swimming away, swimming away.
You take 1 point of damage from the acid cloud as you swim out of it.
Nothing cosmetic surgery can fix.
It's surface burns. A little bit
acid
of time
peel.
with some cortisone cream.
Yeah.
You might not
And I
even
can
need
afford it.
surgery for this.
Yeah. For this.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck. Swimming as fast as I can towards. Actually, you know what? No, this is the time when I stand up and I. This is where I say, Eugene. Fuck it. We're going on the roof. Alley-oop.
So you are you going back out onto the comms array to go up onto the roof, or do you want
Is
to
there not
open?
an access point from every module?
There is an access point from every module.
I
yes.
assumed it was like a train, and that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Can you make a Comtech roll to get the access point open from meteorology.
On tech is basically the only thing I'm good at.
Look at that.
And-
Yes.
Yeah.
So you pop the emergency hatch. 8's quite a tame one, isn't it?
Yeah, trembling.
I think it's tremble, which gives
Yeah,
me a
it's a
-2
tremble.
agility, which is gonna fuck me over. In
Reduces
the,
your agility
climbing
for a
part.
short while. So you open the emergency hatch in the ceiling of meteorology, and the rain starts hammering in. It's hitting hard. There is a lot of rain. It's almost like being in a power shower, just being under that door. And at that point, Hiller,
Mallory, are you there?
Affirmative. You lived?
Yeah, I'm on the ship. You guys floating? You're not in Barrett's here.
You're on the ship?
Yeah. It was already here. We popped up on the emergency capture. We've lost Baz and the doc. They're
Oh
still down
no.
there.
They're still down there. Are they alive?
No, I don't imagine they are. There's nothing coming back on comms.
We'll make sure to notify their family. Come get me.
Where are you? Where are you on the
I'm on the
all-
train.
It's a
We're
long
all
train,
the
Mallory.
family
Which bit of the
left.
train are you on?
Oh.
The middle-ish. Near the computer core and meteorology.
Okay, I'll just do a low fly over the from one end to the other.
Please.
Okay.
I've got Eugene with me. You wouldn't want to leave behind a kid, right?
Okay. Right. In the pilot ship. I figure I'm going to leave the back door open as I go up and just try to hover slowly over.
totally a good plan. Definitely
Little-
leave the back door open.
That's
Just a
never
little
gone wrong,
xenomorph
ever.
sneaking in. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey! Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, I can't see no stuff.
The
here.
Fly up to
scientists
the
have all made their
Comtech
way
end.
into the sort of med bay on the ship to try and get dry and make sure the baby doesn't die.
Yes, good thinking.
Yeah, that's a
scientists.
priority.
Oh yeah, the baby.
So make a piloting roll to fly yourself
Okay, I can do this.
over onto the science station.
I'm awesome. I'm the best pilot. I'm the best pilot. I'm the best pilot.
You are the best pilot.
Oh,
Oh,
best
look at
pilot.
that.
Just focused.
You
This is
pick the
home.
ship up, it sheds water, it rains down off the sides of the ship, and you slide reverse in this beautiful power slide. Tokyo Drift spectacular around over the science station, and you park it just by between meteorology and the computer core, just as Mallory and Eugene are climbing out. So Nye, if you could make another 8 dice roll,
No problem. Is this for...
and Mallory, if you could make a mobility roll.
Oh, that -2 to agility is going to come in handy.
Sorry, what was the roll I'm making? You just
It's
said
an
8
agility
dice.
roll, but basically any 8 dice roll that you've got
Okay.
will do the trick.
Agility.
I actually failed that. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Fuck. I'm gonna use. I believe I have 2 rerolls left, maybe 1.
Yeah.
Either way,
I
I'm
have
gonna-
failed to keep track of rerolls. I have lost
I have-
track because we've been so busy that I haven't had much chance to check in.
Look at that
Chat.
jump!
Good lord.
Well, never mind.
Holy
Let's see how
catch.
You just
Eugene
jump from
does.
the train thing to the cockpit.
I'll use the panic roll from earlier.
Oh!
Though. It's fine.
Okay, so the two of you throw yourselves on board the ship. And you kind of
Gee.
crash and roll and stumble to a halt. Now, bear with me for a moment.
What's happening? Are they in?
I think we're in the cargo hold. So I turned at this juncture. I turned to Eugene. Nah, I'm sure you can portray Eugene. And I'm like, thank you. Wouldn't have done this without you, kid.
Thank you, Miss Heartpence.
Lucky.
Yes.
Sorry, Alden, you should have made those rolls.
Now give me the gun
Understood.
and the axe.
Understood.
Thank you.
Oh wait,
The
I wasn't
water
in the head.
Parts as another one of these shapes launches itself out of the sea and into the cargo bay with you. raising itself up to its full height. It's the same size as the one that you saw previously, Mallory, in the computer core. And it clicks its way towards you, the inner jaw dripping eye core, the domed head rising up in the shadows of the cargo bay.
Eugene, drag it into the sea. That's an order.
Alden, roll a d6 for me.
Oh.
Don't roll a 4. 4 is rubbish. Oh, wait, not 4. 4 is fine.
5 is rubbish, isn't it?
What do we not want? It's 5 that we don't
A
want.
6.
Oh! Right. Roll 10d6.
Oh boy.
1 to 3 is Eugene. 4 to 6 is Mallory.
Oh.
Yes, we figured.
Are you doing?
I mean, yeah, it's fair enough. I get to die twice. Who can say that?
So as Eugene turns to the alien, it kind of grabs both sides of his head and punches its inner jaw right through his synthetic brain. You are showered, Mallory, in a spray of white goo as the synth expires violently in front of you. The alien shreds the two halves of it off to either
Has
side
been voided.
and continues to advance towards you. What do you want to do, apart from make a panic roll, which you're going to do?
Yeah. No, I was hoping that you would drag it off into the ocean.
It was
That's
about
what your
going
panic
according to
rolls
plan.
for. Oh my god. So many 12s.
Again.
Screaming.
12.
So your stress goes
Screaming.
down by 1.
Ooh, that's nice.
What's happening? What's happening?
Nothing. Just take off.
Is there anybody else in the? Is there anybody else in the?
In the cargo bay, no,
cargo
it's
room.
just you
Just me.
and the alien.
Nom nom nom. Tasty, tasty Mallory.
Is there a door?
Well,
There's a short ladder up to a door, yeah.
There's
Uh-huh.
evil.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot and then run. I think. I'm really hoping the shoot goes through, cause goddamn, got the pulse
Eric's
rifle.
been taken off to the medical bay by the scientists.
Yeah. All right, I got 1 success. That's all into damage. It's AP, but probably not gonna get anything. And then I book it for the ladder. Should I make a mobility roll?
Yes, please.
Oh, and let's try and get. Oh, we were so
Not sure why I
close.
rolled a D4 there.
Well, you actually did a point of damage to it, so you short controlled burst. Oh, that's not good.
If we can just get over 50% alive.
So you make your short controlled burst, and then you drop
on.
the rifle and turn and run.
Yeah, that's about right.
And
It
the
would just slowed
alien
you down.
takes a hit. Sorry, Adam, that was your 5d6 to roll for
That's
taking the hit
fine.
there. Could you roll a d6 for me, Alden?
I would be delighted.
Can I roll as the
5.
tiny mouth?
I got another reroll. So I have 2 now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's die for the queen.
Oh yeah, that's the eviscerate. Oh my.
Have I got any
goodness.
rerolls? Because die for the queen sucks. Or
I
has,
think
has Baz got any rerolls?
Well, I did. I had
That
3.
has some
Yeah.
rerolls.
Here's one of Baz's rerolls, because
Yeah,
die for the queen
because
is shit when you're the only alien.
Seems
Yes.
wrong.
yeah.
Okay.
I got a 1.
There we
Well,
go.
that-
A 1.
Do a little dance.
Make a
No,
little
it's slightly
love.
different. That was a scout. This is a soldier.
Okay.
The xenomorph pauses, hissing quietly, but all the more threatening for it. It looks like it's thinking or maybe giving silent orders to unseen companions. Everyone within medium range gets +1 stress level. So there's that stress point back for you, Mallory.
I don't
Oh, I
think it
never
just
took
kind
it
of
off.
taps on its head and then points at Mallory with one of its ridiculously long fingers.
Are you on the ship? Can I go?
Yes, I'm on the ship. Go, go!
Gonna
Oh,
Fortunately,
away.
the alien does get to go again before Mallory does, because it
And
gets
another
2 goes. So roll another d6, Alden. don't roll a bloody 5.
If there's any
A
time, I'm
2.
probably going to click a button to start closing that cargo door out back.
Excellent. That's a brilliant idea.
I don't know. this
Okay,
alien.
Mallory, make a mobility check as it leaps up onto the balcony by the door.
Well, that's yes, yeah. I think Mal's got this. I actually think
Yeah.
Mal's got this.
So
Tara
it
seems
tries
to
to
do it
sweep
for
your
Mal.
legs, but you duck and you
This is
dive
awesome.
and you
I'm
bob
loving
and
it.
you weave. Make a panic roll while you're at it.
Come on.
8-foot-tall killing machine is trying to off you, and it's failing.
Yes, but it may be an 8-foot tall
You are already seeking
bioengineered
cover, so
monster,
you're doing the right thing.
You're too
but
slippy.
it's never
You can't
met
do anything
Mallory
against it, but
Heartpence.
try and escape. Your stress level goes down by 1 because
Whoa.
it didn't hit you with that.
Yes.
And you can make
Sweet.
another mobility roll to try and get through this doorway.
All right. I have 3 rerolls. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a 10 makes it incapable
10 is
for
a
me
freeze.
to do what I was performing. So I'm going to make a reroll on that.
Out of 10.
Can I use 2 rerolls in one
You
on one roll?
cannot use 2 rerolls.
That
on
is the
one
one
roll.
rule. Yeah, it's our only rule.
So
yeah.
you dive through the door and then you
Nom,
pause
nom,
for a moment
nom.
because you're safe through the door. Unfortunately,
course.
you didn't close the door. So, Mr. Alien, if you could please make for me
No.
I'd like to
an
dive for the
8 dice
queen, please.
mobility roll.
Okay, tell me what that is. How many
8
dice?
dice.
What am I doing? 8 dice.
8
8
dice mobility.
You see,
Fuck's sake.
the dive for the queen is interesting. I do agree with you, Ben. It's
Oh.
such a bizarre thing for one alien
Sixes,
to be
wasn't it?
doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
hell,
are
wouldn't
D10s.
Yeah. I thought they
So
were a bit
the
high.
alien marches towards a roll of d6, 1d6 to see what the alien's going to do.
I'm going to do a 3.
3, my friends,
3.
is an all-out attack.
Ah, no, no.
The xenomorph launches into a wild attack, throwing every claw, fang, and its pointed tail at its victim. It attacks with 12 base dice.
That's a ridiculous number of dice.
Damage 2, armor piercing.
How many armor?
No, not anymore. So 12 base dice to your attack, please, Aldrin.
This is the point, Mallory, Pat, where you really want Roll20 to do what it usually does, which is fuck me.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Sadly,
Can I block?
there have been sacrifices.
With your arms, block with your arms.
Shred.
What you can do is take 3 points of damage.
Broken.
So that's a d66 from you
Oh dear.
for your breakage.
Don't pull a somber. Don't roll death
Wait,
immediately.
wait, before I do,
Is that
is there anybody even remotely near me?
Or that you could throw under the bus.
Is Barrett here?
she got taken to medical?
No,
Barrett got
I mean,
taken to medical.
yeah,
Are any of the women here?
Yeah,
No,
they
they-
took Barrett
they-
to medical
to
with
medical.
the baby.
They all went. Yeah,
Oh, I feel a bit bad now because like you've got that whole power that you haven't
Really
used
alone.
yet.
yeah. To throw
Right,
someone
none of
in.
us have used
fucking hell.
power.
No, you know
No,
what?
none of us have,
It's
but
suitable.
Has Hiller
it would be
wandered back to
suitable.
see what all the noise was?
What's going on?
It
It
depends.
Terrified.
How good are you of a pilot that you can just go? Yeah, I've
Oh,
just
Hiller's
set her
sat in
into
the piloting
autopilot.
chair.
Control.
With very warm pants.
Ah.
She was terrified this whole time she would be left alone. And now, when she needed somebody next to her the most,
Yep.
she's utterly alone. It's karmic.
And well,
Yeah.
it is karmic, but the worst thing is that like it wasn't even intentional. Oh, it's
That could have
It's a
been worse.
concussion.
Yet she persisted.
Concussion.
That's all it is.
Excuse.
The alien's inner jaw
Whoa.
darts out, but because you've got your hands up, instead of punching a hole in you,
Stop hitting yourself.
smacks you in the side of the head which bashes your head against the bulkhead of the ship. You're at -2 to mobility rolls.
Mhm.
You have still
Okay.
got a pistol. You may take an action now if you wish.
We're ignoring the fact that I'm broken. I can go ahead and shoot. my
Oh,
pistol.
you are broken, aren't you? So that's a concussion plus broken. So you kind of fall to the floor.
I think I have to crawl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
mean,
it. How close
Is
am
there
I?
one in the
to
cylinder?
I mean, yes, but none of that's going to matter. How close am I to the cockpit, though?
Not very close at all. You had
How close am
literally
I?
just stepped out of the cargo bay.
Anything. The med
Close to the
bay.
med bay.
Anything.
Come on, Weyland-Yutani are sketchy motherfuckers.
Could
They'd
you
put the
make a
med bay right
command
next to us.
roll?
The storage, come
Oh.
on.
Yes, I can.
So you're dazed, you're confused, everything around you is swimming, space is all over the place, you've got a ringing in your ears. You feel this hard chitinous hand close around your ankle and start dragging you back towards the cargo bay. Your fingers are sticking in the floor, you're screaming and calling out for help. And just as you're shouting and screaming out for help, Dr. Shot appears in the corridor.
Dr. Shot. Mallory.
Please, giant gun, giant gun, giant gun, giant gun.
With
Help me.
a bolt
Lucinda.
gun. Aldrin, what's
Holy
your bolt
shit!
gun roll?
Oh,
Yes!
Hang on. Please help.
Could you make a bolt gun roll for me with your skill level?
Can. Blimey.
I know. She's a recent mother and this thing is threatening her baby.
Get away
Yeah,
from
no,
her, you, etc. Yeah.
Oh, fucking. Oh.
That'll be 3
Damage,
successes.
3, 4, 5
Face hugger.
dice.
Holy shit.
Armor piercing.
5
Yes!
dice armor piercing, so it only gets half armor.
Wait, who's she aiming?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, right.
That's Mallory dead then.
Dr. Lucinda Shot appears in the corridor. She's got a lab coat on. There's
Yes.
blood stains on her trousers. Her hair's a mess, but she's holding one of Baz's bolt guns, and she just kind of raises it at the alien and pulls the trigger, and this thick restraining bolt designed for punching through metal comes firing out of it, hits the alien square in the torso and punches it back out into the cargo bay. Hiller, make a
Is it-
piloting roll.
I was about to say, is it holding on to Mallory?
Did have a hand around the ankle.
I think you did say that.
So
That's,
4
not a that's a
successes.
panic roll, not a pilot roll.
No, I did a pilot. I got 4
Oh, you did a
successes
pilot
roll
and
first.
a
Yeah.
face hugger.
Heller does a barrel roll.
Oh, shit. Hiller, why?
What?
Victory roll.
Mallory, make a mobility roll at -3 and do not fuck it up.
Is that also with the concussion on top? Or is
Yeah,
the
is
minus
that taking
3?
into account everything?
Because a minus
Big
5 is
broken
horrible.
And
You're right, it should be -4 for the
Minus
concussion.
Or
Oh my lord. Okay.
burn those re-rolls.
Yeah, you got to burn a reroll.
Your fingers
Give it
lock in the
reroll.
floorboards as you kind of flap around.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
fine.
here. Well, let me see. Okay, eight is
Panic
not a.
eight, that's-
Eight's
Yeah,
not a
not too
bad
bad.
panic.
Results me in
Eight's,
fucking up.
eight's, you know,
Yeah.
you're going to be trembling afterwards. Oh, well,
Right,
I'm not
yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, that's
Could you make a
justified.
D66 roll for me, though, because this is going to hurt.
That's suitable. I'm really hoping it's not a.
Oh,
Well, what is that?
42.
Tell me what it is, and I'll tell you if I'm using my last reroll.
I think I got a 42. That's the punctured lung, is it not? Or was that
42 is a
30?
crushed foot,
crushed foot.
That
which
makes
is
sense.
perfect.
Yeah, that's
because
also perfect.
as the
yeah.
alien goes flying out, it shreds the tendons in your foot with its claws, ripping your shoe off, leaving your whole foot a bloodied mess as it goes flying out of the corridor, out through the cargo bay, and disappears into the storm outside because of Hiller's perfect barrel roll.
Yes.
Dr. Shot crashes against the walls and slumps to the floor. She's clearly hurt as well. The bolt gun is only one shot, but the alien has gone.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
A very
Can't
broken
stand up.
Mallory has survived.
Yes.
I'm gonna close the door.
Fair.
So for those following at home, over 50% of the original cast
Woo!
survived.
So far.
2 out of 5. Yes, so far I know, but I'm trying to be hopeful.
Hello, what are you going to do?
Setting a course for the base we came in on, the where we were getting the algae drinks, because I figure I got to drop off Dr. Shot and everyone there, rather than just going straight off into space. So,
So you
fly
make
back
your
there?
way, you start flying through the storm back to the island. One last piloting roll from
Oh
you.
no, please don't. Oh no.
Oh,
No.
crashing.
They crash.
I know you're a fantastic pilot, but no, this we cannot lose over this.
Fireball.
Look at that.
Oh,
He's
thank
fine.
goodness. He's
Everything's fine.
You have been getting a lot of 11s, but that's also fine.
That's the
justified.
scream, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
that's the
11?
scream.
No,
You've been
it's not.
screaming
It's
a lot.
seek cover,
Definitely scream.
which is kind of what you're doing
Oh, seat cover.
at a higher level. You're seeking
Yes.
cover on the island. You are flying away from the badness towards the safety.
Yeah.
And you fly, and you fly, and you fly.
I'll radio ahead and say we need a med team ready.
Oh,
We're
fuck.
coming
There's
in.
only two
Need a
people
lot of
there,
med
but
teams
okay.
ready.
So, Hilla, you're flying the ship. You've got Mallory and Dr. Hargreaves, Dr. Shot, and the baby on board. Sadly, you've had to leave your companions behind. Barrett is
I
in
did
the
all I
med
could.
bay. She's in a very bad way. Who wants to make a medical aid roll at 4 dice
I'll
for
do it.
one of the ladies who's
I shall
down
do
that
it.
way?
There we are.
What sort of
Highly
medical
trained
facilities do we
scientists.
have? Can I
Whoa!
give myself a little minute?
Oh wait, would they have had stress as well? How much
It's
stress
only
have they taken?
only 4 dice now. Oh, actually, no, it'd be more like 6 dice, to be fair.
Oh, sorry.
So
What
we'll
was my
count the
empathy
first 6 of
supposed
those.
to
So that's
be?
2 successes.
Sorry, what was my empathy supposed to be? 'Cause you
Don't worry
said
about it.
4.
That's fine. So we'll count
Okay,
the first 6.
apologies.
So 2 successes. Mallory, you drag yourself into the med bay. Dr. Shot helps you along the way.
Thank you.
And you pull yourself onto one of the other bed in med bay because Barrett's on one. They've got the baby in blankets on the other. The last slot in medbay you kind of pull yourself onto. Your foot is a bloodied mess. Dr. Hargreaves comes over and the best I can do is give you painkillers and bandage it right now.
I'll take it.
So she hits you up with some painkillers. And those are great. Wow. Just awesome.
Thank you. Can't believe it.
And Aldun, could you please make an observation roll for me with 6 dice?
Oh, just roll 6
Yeah, just
dice
6
then.
dice will do.
I may have seen something.
Dr. Shot says there's something lodged in Barrett's chest. I think she's taken on some seawater or something.
No.
She seems to be partly choking. I suggest we put her in cryo for now.
Probably a good idea. Actually, a very good idea. Put her in cryo.
Oh, fucking hell.
So Barrett
Put her
gets
in
put
cryo, and let
Oh,
me take a look at that
fucking
computer.
and you fly back to the island. Anything else you want to do as you once you land? Is there any final checks or anything you want to do? Hilla, you have had quite a stressful day. 2 of your professional friends have died. Your boss is messed up, but you saved a woman and her baby.
Yep, I'm
So
definitely a hero. I can't stop thinking about seeing the duck riding on the floor. With the name in
I'm
it.
gonna haunt you.
That's gonna be some issues for Hilla going forward. Yeah,
anything else you want to do once you land the ship?
Yeah.
Anything you want to do?
cry.
Yeah.
Slowly stop screaming.
Yeah.
Mallory, you're off your face on painkillers. Your foot no longer hurts. You've lost half your crew and a synth and a science station and whatever the hell was going on down there, you were not prepared or equipped for. Anything you want to do?
Acceptable losses, I think, all things considered. I mean, I lived, right?
Exactly. It's the important.
So, I think probably, the closing shot of this, if you'll permit me, is probably Mallory Hartpence looking over the cryo chamber of Barrett and looking at her, and then looking at some papers that she's got, or maybe her compat or whatever she's got, and she's looking at the run.
Well, hold off on your report for a minute because we've got 1 or 2 little bits. You can do the report in just a sec.
I won't do the report, but
So
I'm just saying she's looking at the
Okay.
readout, and she's looking at Barrett and saying, if what I'm suspecting is the case here, it's a very good thing that we found you. I'm going to retract my offer to kiss you on the mouth, though. For now. All right, you can go.
Nye, anything you want to add? I mean, I know Dr. Somber has not made it, but what
It's
do you
okay.
think Dr. Hargreaves is going to do with her life from this point?
I actually don't know, because I had it in my head that that she was quite like a bit more pragmatic than Somber. Somber was like proper idealist, where it's like, yes, science is for the people and we should help people and the corporation. Whereas like she was a bit more like, yeah, well, somebody has to pay the research bills.
Well, somebody has paid the research bill, and
Yes.
it's Somber who's paid the bill.
Yeah.
Do you think it would change her?
I would hope so. I'm hoping it's going to change fucking Hiller. Yeah, I
never
think it
landing
would.
again.
Alden, what do you think? Tell me about what you think Dr. Shot and her baby might do going forwards.
Dr. Shot is going to join an extreme survivalist cult. Having managed to off one of these things, she's going to go almost start a quasi-religion based around the power of motherhood and being able to shoot straight, and is going to have a signature weapon, something like a harpoon gun.
It's way cooler than my prediction.
Leon? Hilla? What's in Hilla's future, do you think?
Hilla's gonna stay working because definitely gonna stay with Mallory. I think because family. I still don't see that Mallory did anything. I knew Mallory wouldn't leave without me, and when I surfaced, she'd already piloted the ship down with Barrett to help us get out, and bravely took on an alien from my point of view. So probably gonna trust Mallory more.
I'm so trustworthy.
And Mallory, you've got a Barrett in cryo with potentially something going on.
Right. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't look like she's choking to death to me. I can make a medical aid roll, but I think my character probably is smart enough to know something's up.
There are members of the company who will be very interested in Barrett as a resource, and you will find yourself getting a promotion and moved into special projects as a result of this.
That's all I wanted.
Your future does involve walking with a cane, but it becomes a style issue as well, and you can rock a cane.
I'm
However-
straight, I can.
As the camera pans away from the ship, what none of the characters had noticed is a small cluster of barnacle-like objects welded to the ship near one of the engines. 3 large barrel-sized egg shapes left behind on Tethys. By the time you flew away, they were empty and flaccid.
You know what? That's not my problem.
Probably fine.
Probably fine.
Probably fine.
And you head off to the stars. Mallory and her pilot entering special projects after
I
their
take you with me,
debrief.
by the way, for sure.
Because we're family.
Two-fifths of a team surviving is good enough in my books. All right. Would have preferred 3/5, but 2/5, I guess, is good enough.
The baby is a girl. What's she called?
Mallory.
That's so sweet of you. Let's
Oh,
name her
I-
Barrett, though.
I was gonna call her Amy. No, I think I misheard you because of the concussion. I think you said Mallory. No, I said remember who's paying your docket. It's Mallory then. Fucking hell.
So baby Mallory goes off with her mum. Bad guys survive. What are we going to call the baby? Volcane UK says test subject number
subject.
00246.
Oh my god.
If I had my way.
And so Mallory's happy family is broken up, but continues in its own special way. This has been a blast, and I did not know who was going to live through the session and who was not. It was all to play for. Thank you
I
so
really
much,
expected to die.
players.
I
That
bought my
was-
latex outfit so that I could switch into it later, but I died.
Mallory dies. Mallory dies right now.
I did.
Give me 5
Embolism.
minutes.
I did say you had the best odds out of all of us.
Yeah. Hold it.
Although, yeah.
Sorry, Team Baz.
I feel like finding out that Eugene was a synth completely took my characterization in a different way. If I hadn't realized, if Eugene hadn't been a synth, I might have I don't know, I might have done like a self-sacrifice or something, you know, might have been like, oh yeah, everybody else survives, maybe. But no. As soon as I found out I was working with a synth, I was like, new lease on life. Let's be evil.
I think
Woo!
I don't know what Alton was thinking, but I knew that as soon as combat started for me, I was fucked because I could not. I knew it was just going to be a cavalcade. Admittedly, I didn't know it was going to be that much of a cavalcade, but yeah, yeah.
Just
bolt
unlucky.
crushing, terrible
Yeah.
death.
The
Yeah.
crop
Well,
shot
it was the
from
fact that
alien.
it's like, okay, nah, you're gonna need to re-roll that. Yay, you're gonna need to re-roll that again. Yay, you're gonna need to re-roll that. I'm out of re-rolls. I used them all on the
Yeah.
broken roll.
Well,
Oh, and
thank
you're
you
still broken
very
and
much,
now dead.
everybody on
Very
Twitch
fun.
and YouTube for coming along to
Yes.
watch our little
Yes.
adventure.
Thank you.
Please join us next week. We're going to be starting a Spire game.
Yes,
There's
that's gonna be
plenty
awesome.
going on coming up. Leon, have you got anything you particularly want to share with the nice people?
I don't have anything to plug Garblag related.
Oh, I know.
No. Sorry.
No? Anything you want to tell the people to watch?
I have stuff, but I'm now thinking that you have
You can
stuff.
I feel like this is a test and we've all missed something.
Plug
Yeah.
away.
No,
Go on.
Oh,
like, oh, wait, do I have
yeah.
something to plug?
So, I think I do. Yeah. So
Anytime now.
the-
You know, when you're
I'm
ready.
In your own time.
I'm going. Somebody else go for it. I've got to
On
remember
3.
now.
Come on.
Oh, fuck's sake.
3.
Okay, 2.
We weren't
I'm on
interrupted.
a pod. I'm on.
Pat's going to explode if we don't get to
I'm
her
sorry. I'm
quickly.
really okay. I'm on a podcast called $2 Creature Feature, where I play like a Victorian in 1960s America. It's very weird. It's very fun. It's Monster of the Week. Yeah, it's the game Monster of the Week. I'm also on a D&D thing under the name D&D Tourney. which is a stream, although I don't know how many people can make that because it's on American times. So I don't know how many people are here. Yes, I know you are. I was yes.
Madness.
That's on
30 viewers.
yes, I know. And that's about it. But I'm always doing other stuff, so I'm sure I'll just have to remember for future.
Arden, you got anything going on?
I've recently backed an exciting Kickstarter called Descendants of Darkness. I
that sounds
thoroughly recommend
interesting.
it. The
I backed that as
artwork looks
well.
amazing.
Oh, was I supposed to talk
No,
about
it's okay. It's
Ben's
okay.
thing? Okay.
You got to plug your
I
thing.
feel bad now
Because me and Pat can
I
both plug our thing. Go on, Pat. Plug away.
Okay.
Plug. Tell us about
Hey,
Change Stars, Pat.
everybody!
Start off telling us about Change Stars because that's what we want to know.
Wait, oh, okay, all right, fine. In April, please join me on a wee bit of an adventure. I've got a Kickstarter coming up in April called Change Stars. It's gonna kick ass to queer sci-fi, and I will talk a whole bunch of it between now and then. So stick with me. Follow me on Twitter, Spider Queen Long, or long_spider, if you're the kind of person who types out people's URLs or whatever. But you can find me. You can Google Change Stars, all one word. You can see all the fantastic art I've been creating for this environment. But more importantly than that, in the immediate future, we are.
Speaking of
I am
fantastic
working
art.
on- Yeah, speaking of fantastic art, I am the lead illustrator, the perhaps sole illustrator of an amazing Kickstarter that is live right now. And it is called Descendants of Darkness.
It may have been
I
mentioned once
backed
or
it.
twice in chat.
It may have been
Wait.
mentioned once or twice, but you know what? If you haven't checked it out, now's the time to do so because it is kick-ass. It's about queer women reclaiming their time and taking it's queer themed about women handling the oppression that they are forced into due to their otherworldly heritage, and also maybe fighting demons and shit. Fun times. Everybody gets a good go at that. Fantastic art. I'm the illustrator for it. Working on several pieces for it right now. The cover art is pending. Very soon will be finished. I have it over behind.
Anytime before the Kickstarter finishes.
Right. Anytime before the Kickstarter. I'm so
But
sorry.
yes, that
I'm a little late
Kickstarter
on
is
that.
currently ongoing.
Yes.
It's running until the 7th of March. Pete's done his, Matt's done his. I'm doing one too. I feel like the junior partner
No.
there, but it's
Well,
cool
I mean-
because
Special seat at the
it's
end.
been really handy
Special
because it
app.
means that they've done all the hard work and I can just copy them in
Yeah.
terms of background and prep and stuff. Yes, it would be cool if you could come and take a look at that. It was approaching £1,000 worth of funded earlier today. I haven't checked it in the last couple of hours. It'd be great if we could fund soon, and then I can start thinking about stretch goals. And by start thinking about, I mean, I've thought of some stretch goals. It would be nice if we went over the amount of money so I could put them in.
Yes.
We
One more thing.
are. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, Pat. Go.
Sorry. One more thing. If any of you guys are working on American time, then stay tuned. In an hour and a half, basically, I'm going to be live on Weave the Tale, which is a another, much like Garblog Games, another really successful, super large, awesome, and fantastic Twitch channel. And I'm going to be putting on a bit of Nibiru. Yes, you guys were so
Awesome.
amazing when you came through last week. I think we topped. We were getting 40s, 50s on viewers last week, and I really hope we can do it again. So if you guys have some spare time in an hour or two, just feel free to stop by, please. We're gonna have a blast. It's a sci-fi, and you know I love sci-fi, so come on through.
I see Garblag Games has asked in chat, when are we having changed stars on Garblag? Like we haven't already arranged that. Yeah, we're totally doing it in April.
We have,
Awesome.
but if you
That's
want more
fucking
change stars,
cool.
I will give you all the change stars.
During
you
their
want.
Kickstarter, we're going to do some changed stars over on Garblag.
Hell yeah.
The Twitch thing is
Yay.
Diesel Shot, Sharadell.
Diesel
Oh no,
shot.
it's
No,
Weave the Tail for today,
Oh,
isn't
Weave
it?
the
You're doing
Tail,
Weave
yeah.
the Tail today.
Yes.
Weave
I will
the
make
Tail.
sure
All
that
one
you
word.
are all well acquainted with where I am in the casters channel on Garblog Games, because I'm a caster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of,
need-
we have been Garblag Games. Thank you very much for joining us for this little
you.
jaunt into Alien. I felt that Pete had had enough time hogging the whole Alien game and having his own Garblag Alien verse. So I thought, no, it's time to throw in some underwater aliens. We may be back later in the year with some more Alien. Who knows?
See, I think each of the 4 Garblags should run an Alien game.
Ooh, there's a
through the
thought for
year.
you.
Oh, that
Four
would be
Garblags
so
throughout the year.
cool.
Yes.
Because there are now 4
Yes.
Garblags. That would be an awesome plan. Check
The
us
tech
out
sharky of
next
Garblag.
week on Tuesday.
Masks of Nyarlathotep.
Masks of
Yes.
Nyarlathotep. Matt is running us through the longest, scariest, and most well-known of the Cthulhu mythos adventures. This
Yes.
one is in Pulp Cthulhu. I'm loving the way that we got someone in chat called Nyarlathotep asking, please, I love Alien. Just as we talk about
Hey,
Nyarlathotep. Perfect
I'm
timing.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Like the Cthulhu mythos goes, like tips their hat to the xenomorphs. Like, hey,
Oh, I
we
would
respect
think
what you're
so.
doing.
Yeah.
On the
Lovely
day of
work.
Wotan,
Nice.
we have got Ranger
Oh, God.
Squadron, Battlestar Galactica in Star Wars, What's Not to Like. On
Yay.
Thursday, we've got Traveller,
Traveller.
Feudal
Traveller.
Continuing
Stars,
shopping adventures of a motley
Yes.
band of space.
Yes.
the
illustrating that
12-player
one too.
crew, of which 5 or 6 will be in the session each week. Who it's going to be,
Yep.
we just don't know. Although Roger's the captain, so you can expect
Probably
to see
Roger.
him fairly frequently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Post, as Millie calls it. Yes.
Yes.
Also, we don't really want to get Nye and Millie's characters in the game all that often because they're horrifying war criminals.
Yeah.
I'd say
Which-
accidental.
which we will have you know was not always our fault. Like 50% of it is our fault.
Oh, okay. Only half.
And then
Yeah.
That's all right
next
then.
Friday, Millie says legitimate science. Next Friday, we are hoping to have session 0 of a Spire game.
Yes, that's gonna be awesome.
Which, if you haven't seen it, you should come over onto our Discord and chat, and check it out because it's a cool game. We've got a YouTube of it where we did a playthrough many moons ago, and we're going to be coming back to that. All right, I'll do that. Oh, there you go.
No, wait. How do I do that?
Oh, I don't know if
Look,
everybody can
links?
do it.
I can't. That's why I just
Oh.
prompted it to see.
Yeah.
I've seen there are other mods in the channel.
There we go. There's Discord. But yeah, so that's next week. Come and join us for all of that awesome action. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We had loads of people. There was loads of chat, 1 billion re-rolls, which is probably why Mallory is still alive.
Actually, it is unironically why I'm still alive. Yes, thank you. You guys kept me alive because you love me, and that's what family does.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
It is, as always, a pleasure and a privilege to bring our gaming shenanigans to you. Please join us next week for more of the same. Thank you and good night.
Bye-bye. Ta-da.
Bye.